team, along with Sam Watson and his team, we're going to stand together and fight this disease.
I've come this way before, traveled with an open door. Circumstances navigated the path, and life happened all so fast. No, they got lonely sometimes. You see, I know we couldn't make it. Even when I'm off beat, I still land on my feet, and nothing can shake me, cause I know life took a hold on. I never. This is where I am destined to be. I'm not ready to give up. I believe in the miracle of life. Life's a quick with no rehearsal. Learn quickly, they'll come for your role. Games to play, can't take it personal, cause the devil is a liar. Telling you the truth, it's all in what you do, some things you gotta do, it's like the millions, take a second, see the blessing in it, with much expected, much is given, when I made the living, now I'm giving back to children, never let the power come first before your happiness, yes, you can be the best if you go the distance, mix a little sweat with your persistence. You know that the best things are never instant. Just shine, let them see the real. Get up, open up your eyes now. It's the moment of truth. No backing down. We're bringing it through like for the children, it's a given. You gotta give it, be a blessing.
This my personal statement. Run the game like I'm ASICS. Learn to develop patience, determined to be the greatest. Yeah, bobbing and weaving, they changing up like the seasons. Indigenous to the grind, so I do it for all my people. Jabbing the competition, back up against the ropes. You fighting for recognition. I'm fighting just to promote equality where we lacking. While cancer slowing our road, I'm confident we'll make it. We focus on common goals. Yeah.
Give back, give love, giving something away. Never give up, stand tall to fight another day. 2 toes, 2 feet, I stand on the ground. I'm going soon and fight this final round. Life's a quick with no rehearsal. Learn quickly, they'll come for your blow. Games we play, can't take it personal, cause the devil is a liar. Telling you the truth, it's all in what you do, some things you gotta do,
Hey, love is the word. What's up? What's up? Oh, did I say that right? Love is the word. Y'all know why I'm late. If you in LA and Phoenix, you know why I was a little bit late, man. Come on, man. Cut me some slack. Man, Playoff P. JP, but we gonna call him JQ. What up, big homie? DB, where Kobe at? Where Kobe at? Where Kobe at? Where Kobe at? Man, subscribe to DB. Let me take care of that right now. And give me a second. Make sure y'all go subscribe, man. He said he'll do a video if we get to 1,000. Did I do that right? All right, there we go. Make sure y'all go subscribe. All right, where we at? Oh, shit. I think he got... One second. You're going to have to repost that, DB. It's gone already. All right. JP, DB, too high up, man. Repost that. Big Lloyd is Big Lloyd in the house. What's up, Big Lloyd? What's up, Keith Sims? What's up, KJ? DB, what's up, G Brown? Maurice McElroy, Robert Brown, I appreciate you. Mark Wunderlich, thank you. KP from KC, what's up? Only Dad's podcast. Here comes me too. What up, Kev? What up? What up? What up, Gump 88? What's up, man? How you been, man? Maurice, what's up, M Square? Hey, man, DB, what's up, big homie? Andrew Charles, Don Juan DeMarco, what's up? Hotep Shalom, what's up? Mr. Mel Advice, what's up? And we good, AJ Taiwan, and we good? Yep, it just jumped on me. Part 4. And that's it. That's all I got, man. I appreciate y'all coming in. DB, hurry up and put that, man. Put it in right now so I can do that, man. Welcome to the show, y'all. Paul George choked. What's up, B-Dub? Paul George choked, dog. What's up, Ryan? Jay Cooley. Dog. How does he choke? How does Paul George miss them free throws? Make one of them, dog. What's up, Blue Blood? Oh, my heavens, dog. Oh, you know. Oh, man, this is devastating, man. Devastating. Oh, my heavens, man. Man. How does he make one free throw, dog? Make one free throw. God. You got one job. Make your free throws, dog, man. But I appreciate Pandemic P. Oh, that's a good one, big dog. That's a good one. Pandemic P, man. We were supposed to have Deion Nicholson in, but we got crossed up on the time, so hopefully we'll get a chance to reschedule him. And but that's who we were supposed to have in today. Man, PG-13, man, is just. Yeah, he was the reason why the Clippers got the lead. He's also the reason why the Clippers are down 0-2. Way off P. Oh, man, that's sad, man. Pandemic P, man. Oh, man. It's a bad day in here, man. But let's just open up the phone lines, man. I wanted to have this show today in honor of DB. You know, he did such a remarkable job yesterday leading the charge for Andrade, and he's right, you know. So I was like, man, DB, this is your show, man. You know what I mean? You're absolutely right, and feel free to put your link. Oh, I see it. Boom. And you're absolutely right. It's time for the Charlos, Jermall Charlo to pussy. Oh, man. Pathetic. Oh, my God. Pathetic P. Man, it's bad out here right now for the champ, man. Oh, he's not a champ yet. But it's bad. Man, I want the Clippers to get to the finals, dog. Man, now I would have liked to go to a finals game. I haven't been to a finals game since the Lakers. Obviously, the Lakers. Obviously, the Lakers. I think it was. Man, I think it was the Orlando series. That was the last time I think I've been. And that was a long time ago. Yeah, I think Orlando was the last finals game I've been to. But yeah, man, I'm definitely going to a finals game if the Clippers go. Definitely going. And it's going to be cheaper than the Lakers for sure. The Lakers are expensive. So yeah, the phone lines are open, man. I'm very interested in what y'all think. And I'm interested in Tank at 140, man. We coming down the stretch on that. Tank has a media workout tomorrow. And do you consider what he's doing as barriers? Yeah, rest in peace, 24. Do you think saying that Jermall Charlo says that Andrade has to fight Montiel when they're both champions, is that valid? I think they both need each other at this point. Obviously, Andrade hasn't been as active as one would like. Quality opponents hasn't been great. Jermall Charlo quality opponents of late has been, so I think they're worthy. I don't know what the split should be. I just know they should be on opposite sides in the ring at some point, you know. Fred, we going to Atlanta this weekend or what? Nah, I'm probably not going to go, man. You know what I mean? Because Nah, I probably can't go. I can go, but I'm probably gonna make the decision not to go. You know, I think it's fair to say Andrade and Charlo needs to fight. You know, I don't know who else is at 160 that's formidable. You got Jaime Munguia, and I think you have those strong 5 opponents. You got Triple G, you got Murata, Munguia. So I think it's a triangle. I think Munguia, Charlo, Andrade. Munguia and Andrade are on the zone. So if they were kind of smart, they would force Charlo's hand and say, listen, we got 2 opponents. You got to take one. We offering you both opponents. If the zone stepped up and offered both opponents, I didn't open up the phone lines yet. My bad. If no one steps up, then you can apply pressure. But imagine the zone saying, hey, we offered Jermall Charlo both of these opponents and didn't take them. So he said Jamal called it out. Yeah, that was funny. That was funny. We got to make that a sound. We got to put that in the sound, but we'll wait till after the 24th for sure. Yeah, the phone line is open, so feel free to call in. I think it's time, man. I think we're long overdue. And how are y'all feeling this week towards Tank? I'm interested in how y'all feel towards Tank.
Young Malcolm, I'm the leader of the movement. I've been
Hey, what's up?
What's up, Fred? How you feeling?
Hey, he said Charlo calling audibles. What's up, man? That's funny. What's up, man?
Shit, man. You know how it is. He's getting ready for this Tank Davis fight, man. Really excited, man. Tank always put on a hell of a fucking show. Fred, I learned a lot about Jermall Charlo this weekend. That passed. I learned a lot about myself as well. I learned to actually, I was serious about what I said when I said I'm not going to support Jermall Charlo. I'm going to root for Castaño. Then I took that back and said, you know what? No, I'm still going to root for Jermall Charlo. I'm just not going to agree with what he basically said. And it's that simple. I can still support him in a sense, but I don't have to support how he sees things out here with us as a people and versus everyone else, where he chooses to, choose. It seems like he chooses to appease other people versus his own. And, deep down, he knows he's wrong. He knows what he said was wrong. That's why he tried to, walk back what he said, even though it failed. But Jermall Charlo, what I learned is that, honestly, as boxing fans, we want the best versus the best, obviously, of course. But if we can't get it and we bitch him on, we don't do nothing about it, we're not active, we don't send letters to these sanctioning bodies to, hey man, make the call like the WBC recently did with Luis Ortiz and Andy Ruiz. They basically say, hey man, y'all two need to fight. They made the call to say, hey, y'all gotta fight. If we not making phone calls as boxing fans, then why am I complaining? If I'm not gonna say just me, but I'm sure other people kind of do it. But collectively, all of us isn't making phone calls to these sanctioning bodies, to these managers, sending letters, sending emails, basically irritating them to the point where they're just tired of it and their hand is forced. Then what's the point?
Right.
What's the point of complaining? Because guess what? We're always going to get a great fight. Wilder versus Fury 3. That's a hell of a great fight. So honestly, for me, I'm not even going to bitch him on. We had great fights this year. Chocolatito and Estrada too. That's one of the many good fights. Everybody get tanked. It's not a 1A versus the 1B or 1A fight, but guess what? It's still a good fight. I'm still satisfied. And honestly, I was satisfied after watching Charlo versus Montiel. That was a hell of a fucking fight. Now, should it have been competitive? Absolutely not. But guess what? He gave us a great fucking action-packed fight. I was on my fucking sofa. Right? I was on my fucking sofa.
Where else would you be if you're not in your sofa? I'm just curious.
Just sitting down watching the fight, just yelling like, yeah, like usual. But no, I was on my fucking sofa, especially the late rounds. Those were warriors, man. They, like, most people can't do that shit. Get hit with hard shot after hard shot and still got the stamina to keep trading and keep moving and counter and slipping and block. I mean, it's ridiculous. But I am definitely appeased as as a boxing fan as far as that. But at the same time, I got to keep it 100. Jermall Charlo needs to fight Andrade. We all know that as boxing fans. But how do we as boxing fans put the pressure on him? I go on his Instagram. There's people who put duck emojis. Tell him you need to unify. There's people who's putting pressure on him. Even when he goes live on Instagram Live, people are putting pressure on him. They're doing their job. Boxing fans, in that sense, they're doing their job. I give them that. People are telling him, look, man, we're not happy. We want you to unify. You are a good fighter, man. We want you to see you fight good fighters. What is it so much to ask? You would get paid more to fight Andrade than you would 15 Montiels or 5 Montiels.
Sure.
What is there to understand? You know? And it just seems you got guys like Jermall Charlo, you know, he got a heart. He's a warrior. I give him that. But it just bemused me that this guy doesn't see that he's going to get paid more to fight Andrade. It's logical. When you fight good fighters, you should get paid more. You would get paid more versus somebody that's not that good. And I don't understand how boxers don't get that, or he knows he's not going to fight Canelo this year. He knows he's not going to fight Triple G. He's not going to fight none of those guys. And then for him to disrespect us as fans and say, I'll keep fighting Montiels, I keep fighting them. Like, that's just a big slap in the face. And then I hear his trainer, Ronnie Shields, basically backing him up. Like, yeah, it's a business. We got to basically look out for our own risk versus reward. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Ronnie Shields is a fighter, so he should know that when you fight good fighters, your pay goes up. I don't understand this. That means the trainer will get paid more, right? If the fighter's pay goes up, the trainer's pay goes up, I assume. I mean, it bemuses me, Fred. Like, how do you feel about all of that, knowing that you as a boxing fan, yeah, we getting great fights, but we still got pulled up with crap like this?
Yeah, I mean, you're right. You know, Jermall Charlo should fight somebody, and it's probably in his best interest to be aggressive towards him as well. And I don't mean like aggressive, like calling him out, but aggressive in making the fight happen. He's a world champion, and now the question is, what man in the suit is going to be humble enough to say you can fight on my network? You know, you got Al Heyman with Fox and Showtime, and you got Eddie Hearn with DAZN. I know Eddie Hearn would have loved to have Charlo on DAZN because that would definitely raise the subscriptions. And I know Al would have loved to bring that fight to Fox. I think that would be a great Fox fight because you're definitely gonna get 2 to 3 million people watching it. So
absolutely.
So I think so now we got where the rubber meets the road, you know.
Yeah, I mean, it's just common sense. And I know you've been preaching that for a while. It's just common sense, common business sense that you put good fights. Interest will. I've used this reference a lot because that's what I like to use. You look at the numbers for Wilder versus what's his name? Wilder versus Gerald Washington versus Wilder versus Ortiz. Just look at it. It's simple. Look at the numbers. Everybody was there and everybody was interested because guess what? Ortiz was undefeated. He was still unknown, but guess what? Dangerous guy because you look at his record. He was knocking people out, and he's a good fighter.
Right.
But how good, we don't know. And the same with Wilder. He was knocking good people out, but how good, we don't know yet until they fought, and we saw it.
Right.
And people were very interested, and they grew from it. That's just fucking common sense. You put Jermall Charlo and Andrade in. It's a great style matchup, I believe. I think Andrade is definitely going to outbox Jermall Charlo. He's definitely outboxable. If that's not a word, I just created myself. Outboxable. He definitely can be outboxed, especially from a southpaw. But he still got a lot of grit, heart, and he knows how to fight on the inside. And he can hit hard with both hands. So,
right.
And he has a good chin himself. While Andrade, I don't know, his chin.
No, we'll find out.
Is questionable.
Let's keep on demanding that fight. They both deserve it. They both deserve the payday. They both deserve fighting the best in division. They put themselves in that position. So I think, but if they don't fight, it's gonna be a little black eye for boxing because
it's gonna be a huge black eye for Andrade.
Yeah,
he needs to fight.
No, Jermall does too because he said he's the king of 140. I mean, excuse me, 160. He has no aspirations of going up to 68. So I said,
Nobody's the king of 160 until they beat Triple G again. Well, Triple G lost already, but again, officially, I know he should have lost against Derrick. You know, the sad thing is about boxing politics. Honestly, Jermall Charlo should be a unified champion.
absolutely.
Because Derrick yeah, you already know. So, but before I get off, because I know a lot of people want to call in, I gotta give a big shout out to the two warriors, to two boxers, man. I really enjoy watching Devin Haney and Earl Spence. Hey, Earl, man, put on a show for us, man. I can't wait to watch it. The world can't wait. It's your time, man. It's your time. Shout out to Manny Pacquiao, man. He's a real warrior, a real living legend. He's giving these young fighters opportunities, and I appreciate that. A lot of these older fighters, a lot of times they don't want to give young guys opportunities. They just want to just dip, and that's it, and fight soft touches. No, he's taking a hard fight that he probably shouldn't. He probably doesn't have to.
Right.
But yeah, so I appreciate Manny giving Earl a chance to be the real big fish, the pound for pound king, because after he whoops Manny's ass, he's the pound for pound king. And shout out to Devin Haney, man. You did a real good job, man. Don't listen to what nobody said. Keep doing what you're doing, and keep knocking on Teofimo's door. Teofimo, you listening? Don't duck, man. We already know what's up. You ducking. And I'm out, Fred.
All right, appreciate you. KP from KC. What's up? What it do? Let me get to the super chat. If Eddie Hearn was doing his job, Andrade could have fought Triple G 2 years ago. Instead, he's begging for a top fight since he moved up to 160. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. And that's why I don't trust the fact. There's no way I can sit here and say Eddie Hearn said he can go on Showtime. Yeah, of course he gonna say that in the public. You know what I mean? KQ. What's up, man? What you got? I called you KQ.
You know,
what's up? What's up?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you very well. What you got?
Oh man, nothing much, man. Maul Charlo need to fight Andrade and stop playing games, trying to play matchmake. Maul Charlo is in the same position Terrence Crawford is in. Terrence Crawford should have fought Sean Porter.
Right.
Now Maul Charlo talking about this dude should fight Montiel. Huh? Dude, you ain't no matchmaker, bro. Fight somebody. When's the last time him and Terrence Crawford is the same guy pretty much?
Right.
Right now?
Yeah.
They the same guy.
Right.
Maul Charlo has fought worse competition. He been ducking in the weeds for a long time. We run around here saying everybody ducking him. He got an Andrade fight staring at him. He told Benavidez he got to get a COVID vaccine. Now Andre got to fight Montiel first. Like he come up with a new hoop every time you see him fight. Hey, dude, your eye got swelled up by Montiel. I'm not that confident that you beat Demetrius Andrade. I'm just sorry. It is what it is. And then your brother, he got a Ben Simmons as his shooters. So I'm trying to figure what they got going on. Ben Simmons and Bo Outlaw is Mil Charlo shooters, I guess. That's what he talking about. Man, these dudes is off the chain. I ain't seen nothing like them. Like they don't even. It's like they don't even fit around Earl Spence. It's like they don't fit. It's like they're in two different worlds. It's like they're in two different worlds, man. They are Floyd Mayweather worshipers. Like he's like they the sons of Mayweather or something. Like they kids of Mayweather. That's what they look like. They look like clones of him or something, bro. They don't know how to promote themselves like that, but like money means everything to them.
I never looked at
the money. What would they be? That's what they sound like. Like they grew up like under Mayweather or something. That's what it seems like. Like they don't have like a social consciousness to themselves. It's like what? Like some of the stuff that comes out their mouth. It's like I'm glad they don't interview. But the funny thing is to me is that Earl Spence, Wilder, other fighters come to the LDBCs, give interviews, and these dudes expect somebody to support them and buy their fights, and they don't never interview with nobody that's really supposed to support them. But they give all these other interviews to these other outlets, and then act crazy when they don't get the support that they think they should get. Hey man, that's on y'all. And then if you want to keep going to the stores that refuse your service and you want to beg for them to serve you, good luck with that. Let's see how that plays out for you next month. When you're trying to sell this fight to us, after you attack the one fighter that stood up for all of y'all and everybody, and you telling us you go shoot him. Okay, that make a lot of sense to me. Man, I tell you what, let them do what they do. Good luck with what they do. I hope the best for them. Mel Charlo fights good fighters, but I don't know what Mel Charlo think he gonna sell to the fans if he ain't fighting Demetrius Andrade next. If he ain't fighting Andre Benavidez, Canelo, or Plant, I don't know who he's gonna sell to somebody. I'm not watching it.
That's a great point. I don't know who they can. Well, they got Laura.
I have no desire.
How about Laura? I forgot about it.
He's not gonna fight no Laura. Just like Terrence Crawford didn't give a Sean Porter. Now Bob Bear, I'm talking about he fighting the week before Halloween, and don't nobody give a damn who he fight because they know it ain't nobody.
Yeah, his contract ends the next week. That's why
the man gonna have 10 consonants. The man gonna have 10 consonants in his name, and they gonna run him out there.
Wow,
man, this is ridiculous. Hey, man, boxing is crazy, man, and these fighters are crazy if they really think people is that dumb. So good luck. They probably run him out there with Jesse Vargas, maybe. That may be his best fight, Jesse Vargas.
Good point.
Jesse Vargas ain't fought in a couple years. They might run him out there with Jesse Vargas. Hell, I don't know. Man, but it's ridiculous, man. Him and Charlo and Crawford is in the same position. But Crawford has fought better competition. And that's ridiculous to say that.
At 160, let's see. Kell Brook. Yeah, Kell. He doesn't have a Kell Brook on this. Well, he got
Dervinchenko. He got Dervinchenko. He just fought Dervinchenko.
Dervinchenko is
all the fights he's had. J-Rock.
That was at 54.
He's still thinking, ain't you? You still thinking, ain't you? You trying to see how you got to think for this dude to see who he fought? He ain't did nothing, man.
Right.
He hiding in the weeds. Hey, good luck with that. And whoever he run out there with, but I ain't about it. Good luck, brother. But that's my call, man. I'm done. Shout out to Jermall Charlo for designated Ben Simmons as a shooter and Bo Outlaw. Holla, man.
You funny, dog. That was a good call. Thank you, man. He said, who's this shooters? Ben Simmons and Bo Outlaw. For those of you who don't know, Bo Outlaw couldn't shoot neither. Hey, Manny fighting Spence. So what's Porter's excuse for not fighting Boots? Ooh. Damn. Wow. That's a good one. That's a good one. Wow. Let me open phone lines again. Yeah, he doesn't really have an excuse. Not to fight him. I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, but if they make the Sean Porter Keith Thurman fight, I guess it bodes well.
Dedication. This is anti-hesitation. It's a real nigga celebration.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, Fred. This was late. Happy Father's Day. I was watching Barbershop with Kevin Hart. I thought it was pretty good. But now I wanted to call in and ask, did you think that Jeff Horn beat Pacquiao in their fight?
No.
I agree. And the reason I bring that up is because I think
so. I think I had Manny Pacquiao winning.
Okay, I did too. And I was looking at Spence's weapons is his jab and his reach. But Pacquiao beat Margarito, who had just as long a reach, if not an inch more. And I'm looking at how he's going to fight him. Spence, I've listened to Blue Blood Sports, and he said that Earl isn't going to box Manny. He wants to end him. So that tells me that Earl wants to come in and, I guess, bully him or try to end him early. And I think that's going to be a disadvantage to Earl because Manny's going to be able to counter those punches on the inside, on the outside because of his crazy angles. And I think it's not going to be good for Spence. Spence, I've seen him fight Porter the way Porter wanted to fight that fight, and he fought Mikey Garcia the way Mikey Garcia wanted to fight that fight, and he beat them both but Porter was a split decision. I think if Earl tries to beat Manny, then the way he said he was going to try to beat him, I think he loses. If he boxes him, I think he has a better shot at beating Manny. But just based on Manny's last fight, his power, his speed is still there. I think he ends Earl.
What do you mean ends Earl? Like stops him?
I think he stops him.
Wow. Manny haven't got no stoppages in a long time. Really? Stops him?
I think he stops him. I think he stops him with the combination of body shots. I think that's what's going to do it. I think that's going to be what hurts and puts Earl out for the count, his body shot.
Honestly, you know what's funny? I never thought about Manny Pacquiao stopping Spence. And I've never given that thought. I mean, it can happen, obviously. Manny Pacquiao is an all-time great. But I never thought about Manny Pacquiao stopping him. That's funny.
It's gonna happen, Fred.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we know it happens. It only takes us one shot, right?
It's gonna be a little bit more than in the, I guess, 50-50. I'm confident in that, and I'm looking forward to seeing the fight. But thanks for taking my call.
All right, now who you got this weekend though? You got Barrios or Tank?
I got Tank.
Okay, got you. Appreciate the call.
All
right. Oh, what great timing, because we know who's the biggest Spence fan in here. What's up? What's up, Trap Lord? Trap Lord in the house. Appreciate the support, man. Thank you. And go subscribe to the boxing section, man. Immediately following Barbershop.
Fred, what's wrong with these people, man?
Manny Pacquiao got your tongue? What?
No. Hey, caller, how much do you want to bet? How much do you want to bet? You know what I mean? How much do you want to bet? That's all. Get this information, Fred. I just want to bet. I just want to bet. You know what I'm saying? That's ridiculous, bro. I mean, people come here and just say whatever they want. You know, shout out to you for not censoring anybody. Because if he was on my channel, I'd have muted him and timed him out and all type of shit, man. What's wrong with these people, man? Listen, you want us to believe that Manny Pacquiao is going to do what he couldn't do to Keith Thurman. This has to stop, Fred. I don't know what people are thinking about. But let me say this, man.
Yeah.
Manny Pacquiao is a good fighter. He is, man. But he coming against that dog, bro. You know what I'm saying? He brought up Margarito. Bruh. Margarito was a cheat. The only reason why he was good is because he had plaster in his knuckles. After the plaster, he was ass. So don't ever in your life compare the great Earl Spence to the scum of the earth, Margarito, who should have been banned from boxing right after that, but got 2 big fights. Shout out to Blue Bud Sports TV on that one. But this is ridiculous, man. Earl Spence is the truth, man. And if y'all want to bet, we can do all the bet you want. You know what I mean? I'll be at the fight. We can bet whatever you want. But ain't no fucking way Earl Spence is getting knocked out by fucking Manny Pacquiao when he couldn't knock out Adrian Broner. This shit's got to stop, man.
I don't see it.
This shit has to stop.
I don't see it.
Nobody sees it but this dude. And I want to see his money in my Cash App. So let's bet it. You know what I'm saying? The hell is wrong with these people, man? Listen.
Oh, he did.
Charlo.
He had Thurman out on his feet in the 10th, 11th round, 9th round, somewhere in there.
So did Josito Lopez. Well, that ain't saying much. Listen, Keith Thurman ain't been shit since he fought Sean Porter and Danny Garcia. Mr. My arm hurts. You know what I'm saying? He's injured every 5 minutes. And he needs to see a barber, man. I mean, Jesus Christ. Make all this money, you look homeless. But look, Fred, let's switch some gears, man, because I could talk about Errol Spence all night. All right, but let's talk about Jermall Charlo versus Demetrius Andrade and how we know it's not going to happen. You know, first of all, Eddie Hearn is a weasel, a scoundrel. You know what I mean? He's a liar. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna do the same thing he did with Deontay Wilder, with the whole Anthony Joshua fight. He's gonna make it seem like it's gonna happen, and all this crap, and it's not gonna go down. He said Demetrius Andrade can go to Showtime, right? I guarantee you, he ain't going to Showtime. I can bet that. You know what I mean? Because it's too much money involved. You know what I'm saying? He don't got enough fighters to circulate the money. So why would he take a big name to another network? He's a liar. Just like he lied about the Tyson Fury Anthony Joshua fight happening. He's a liar, man. You know what I'm saying? Oh, they signed. They signed. No, it's not. So I don't believe Eddie Hearn. And as far as Bud Crawford goes, I'm hoping. I'm just praying, man. As a friend of a friend, you know what I'm saying? As a fan, that he just leaves Bob Arum, goes to the PBC, don't go to Matchroom, don't go to MT Clay Global, just come straight to PBC, or just do it independent. Just go independent, where you just do a couple fight deals and move on with your life. But Bob Arum is not the answer. And I'm gonna tell you what, Fred.
Yes.
If he has a tough fight on his way out, Andre Ward and Timothy Bradley are gonna do him the same way they've been doing fighters these last couple of days. I mean, they've been extra hard on the black fighters for some odd reason. You know what I mean? And I don't know, man. I think it's BS. You ask me. I still want to know why Shakur Stevenson and Andre Ward parted ways. It still ain't came out, and I want to know the reason why.
It's gonna come out.
You've been saying that for the last year, Fred. We need it out now. You've been talking about this for the last year. Oh, it's gonna come out. It's gonna come out. It ain't came out yet. So, you know, so they might have an NDA or something. Who knows?
It'll come out. The more fights, the more engagements. You know what I mean? There hasn't been that many engagements, but the more engagements, you know, like if you ask Shakur, so what do you think about Andre Ward training Flores? You know, you don't ask him what happened there. You know, how was he on the business side? You know, he's training. You know, just play with that, and you'll get your answers. You know, I'm giving you guys, I'm giving you guys some game right now.
and I gotta say this, Fred. I gotta say this.
Yes.
We had Frank Lucas' son on the show last night, right?
I saw it.
Good show. Good show.
55 people snitched on him. That's what he said.
Yeah, but I gotta say, this is what I gotta say. Shout out to Brandon Washington. Shout out to my dog. Now he get on you about how you talk about Elijah Muhammad and all that.
Yeah.
But he came in the chat the same way that you were talking about Elijah Muhammad, all that stuff. He did the same exact thing. So y'all even. And congratulations on starting your movie, man.
I don't get it. What are you talking about?
Oh, you know how you talk, how
he's a member.
As it pertains to, huh?
Yeah.
As it pertains to the facts that you have.
Yeah.
And then he said he had some facts that he had. So the same thing that you've done about bringing your facts to the forefront, he did the same thing you did. So.
Frank Lucas.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
So he did the same thing you did, but you know how you do it with Elijah Muhammad. He did it with Frank Lucas last night. The same exact thing, where somebody was on trying to vindicate somebody, and he was like, nah, hell no, he a snitch. And then how somebody came to vindicate Elijah Muhammad, you said no, the motherfucker had 9 wives. Oh God, forgive me, my bad. He had 9 wives. You know what I'm saying? So same thing. Same exact thing. So we gotta have that same energy. I didn't censor you last night, Brandon. So you can't have nobody censored over here at the shop. But shout out to you for starting the movie.
Yeah, That's
But shout out to my dog Brandon Washington for coming through. Congratulations on your new film, Fred. I'm looking forward to seeing it. Is it more of a film or is it more of a TV series?
No, it's gonna be a film. It's a film. It's gonna be about. I'll have more in the next 2 or 3 weeks. But it's a film. It's a short film.
Say what's up, dog. Say what's up.
Hey, what's up?
Say what's up. All right, big friend, I'm gonna get with you, man. I gotta get this boy laid down, man.
I appreciate you. Man. Yeah, you know what I mean? So yeah, man, that's where we're at, man. Where we at. But yeah, I think what Wire Wednesdays? Oh yeah, I do be talking about the Wire and stuff like that over there. But where were we? Oh, as it pertains to Manny Pacquiao and what's the guy's name? Earl Spence. I don't see Manny Pacquiao stopping Earl Spence. I do see Manny Pacquiao hitting him maybe once or twice with that straight left hand. Hopefully Earl can get a glove on it and take something off, but knocking Earl out, hell, I don't see it. I mean, he might stun Earl, but I mean, Earl's an Olympian. He's been there before. Nah, Earl got that dog in him, man. Earl gonna get right in his chest. When Manny Pacquiao I'm gonna tell y'all, dog. When Manny Pacquiao hit Earl going right to his chest. Oh, he gonna put him on the ropes like see, and he's more talented and more God-gifted and more skilled than Jeff Horn. Jeff Horn put Manny Pacquiao on the ropes and fatigued him and then basically wore him down, but he couldn't stop him in the next round. And but he ended up winning the fight. But you know, what's up, Cameron? It's more likely Jaime Munguia fights Jermall Charlo. Both have big fan base in Houston area, and I think it's a more pay-per-view draw. I don't think pay-per-view. I think I think it's an arena fight. I don't know if Jaime Munguia sells anything on pay-per-view. And Jermall, by them going on pay-per-view and then going on regular Showtime, that tells you that Jermall and Jermell together didn't do a great pay-per-view. You know what I'm saying? So, but I get what you're saying, but I think it can do well. DAZN is not going to agree to put it in Houston. So maybe they'll go to San Antonio. Maybe San Antonio. And I think it can sell out the Spurs Arena. I think that's a big fight for that region. It makes sense. I'll be excited. I'll be excited. I'll be glued to my TV for that one. Oh, that's you. Only Dad's podcast. Tell the boxing section we can put 100 on it. Yeah, call in tomorrow. We got a lot of time. Call in tomorrow. I appreciate you. Call in tomorrow, and he'll beam in when you call in. All right, and we'll set that up. Y'all are gentlemen. Y'all can gentlemen shake $100, right? Y'all can gentlemanly agree to bet $100. That's safe too. You know what I mean? I'm still waiting on H Money to bet me $25 on Wilder versus Fury. He do everything but bet me. I think Earl man. Y'all not gonna like what Earl gonna do to Manny, dog. Earl is mean for real. See, man, Earl is kind of mean, y'all. Like he's as or more as a matter of fact than I am. You know, like just say the answer. You know, I'm a little bit more colorful because I'm hosting the show, but yeah, he's way more, man. Y'all not gonna, man. The Philippines gonna be sad. A part of me don't even think that fight is competitive. There's a piece of me that thinks that. I think Manny don't have to reach, but Manny's gonna. If Earl gets the proper sparring too, it's hard to duplicate Manny Pacquiao. I think you gotta get some basketball players in there. You know, you gotta get some guys that can go some lateral movement that's quick. Just Jay Cooley, I'm dumb than a motherfucker because I'm sitting there talking, thinking the phone lines are open, and they're not. Now they are. And
Young Malcolm, I'm the leader of the movement. I've been spent.
Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up?
I've been trying to get in since Sunday night. Hello, you don't answer the phone?
Oh man, you called late yesterday. I saw you calling in, man. Are you punking me on my show?
I'm just stating you need to start answering the fucking phone when you see my number.
Oh, okay. And since you're 13, I'm just gonna gracefully bow out and allow you just to speak. Go ahead. If you wasn't 13, I would tell you something. But this is your warning. Next time, I'm not gonna treat you like a 13-year-old. Okay. Just want you to know
that's
that.
fine.
All right.
That's fine. That's fine. And I can see the chat now.
Oh, you can. Oh, you can. Oh, you can. But
yeah.
I can't curse at you, man, because you're 13. But I will curse out your dad though. But yeah, man. What's up, man? What's up?
Who are you watching Saturday?
I'm watching both of them. I'm very interested in both fights. I'm obviously gonna be more paid attention into Tank fight, but I will definitely be watching. I will have my computer on the side. I'll have my computer on the side, and I'll be watching it on TV. I'll be watching Tank on TV.
And McGregor and Poirier or whatever are going for a third.
Is that this week?
No, it's
the 10th. That's the 10th, July 10th. Yeah, 10th of July. I'm not gonna watch it.
Are you serious? I'm watching it.
Yeah, I know. That don't mean I gotta do what you do. What? Yeah, so I'll be watching that fight, and yeah, I'll be watching both. I'm very interested in Nakatani. I'm very interested. Who is he? Is he just is he an elite gatekeeper, or can he push through that threshold? I'm interested in that.
I think Nakatani's gonna win.
You do?
Yeah.
I'm gonna bet Nakatani.
I think he'll get him in 10.
You do sound like Doogie Howser. You know who Doogie Howser, MD, is?
No.
Oh, you got to Google him. Yeah.
I think Nakatani's got him in 10.
Nakatani in 10?
Yeah.
You ain't even seen Lomachenko fight though.
I've seen both of them. I've been watching tape the past few days, waiting on you to answer my call. Like, hello. I know you can see me calling.
No, but when you called in yesterday, see, I'm allowing him to talk to me this way, guys. All right, he's 13, but you called when DB calls in, the show is over. Not unless DB say take a few calls, because DB he gets to do as he please.
I got that part now.
Okay, so when you do that, but you don't know the full landscape of the show. You know what I mean? Because if you were over 18 and a white man talking to me like this, you know what I would say to you. But since you're 13, I'm going to olay you. But what's up, man? What else you got?
I mean, I think this first 6 months of the year is absolute garbage, pretty much. And I think that the last 6 months are going to be really good.
Yeah, no, I think we are in a great space, because I was just saying yesterday on the show, or 2 days ago, we have a great fight in June. We have a compelling fight. I think Barrios and Tank is a compelling fight. I don't think it's a great fight. I think Wilder Fury is arguably the best fight in boxing. For real. It's arguably you can debate it. Manny Pacquiao.
I think I'm with you on that.
Manny Pacquiao, Earl Spence is a mega fight. It's that fight is sold out. It's going to sell out. And we got Caleb Plant versus Canelo. So I think we have one big fight every month, and I think that's great for boxing to have one big fight, because you give a chance for fans to debrief and then start building up towards the next fight.
Well, I feel like it's partially because everything's finally opening back up and COVID's ending now, so they're going to put big fights on to boost to start it all up again.
And they need money. So
yeah, because no fans in a while. And
no fans.
Really, no fights in a while.
So I got a question for you. What are you doing this summer? And what state you in?
Huh?
What state are you in?
I'm in Florida.
Okay, good. So
The goddamn digit state that every day you have to take 4 showers. Yes.
Yeah. So you're going to so you're going to Disney World this summer? Is that you going to Epcot Center?
Hell no. Disney's for pussies.
You 13 though.
Okay.
That's what 13-year-olds do. They play video games and go to Disney World in the summertime.
Disney World is girly and non young boy like.
Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, so you're going. So you're implying you're going to go on a few dates this summer.
It's possible.
Okay.
Nah. I got kicked out of one of my schools because I beat the shit out of somebody. So I got kicked out of the school with like 13 days left. I went to a different school, and I got a girl, and I think she's gonna move to Philadelphia. And yeah.
Oh, so you plan on stealing your mom's car and driving up to 95?
Absolutely.
I figured
will go
that.
the whole way.
I know, and then they're just gonna yell at you. Your mom and dad is just gonna yell at you when they find out that you're on the 90.
And I know how to drive, and I'm 13, and I am 5'10", 140, and I can absolutely pass for 18.
Yeah, but you got to keep in mind when you get on a 95, you gonna have to pay it's probably about $40 in tolls to get from Florida to
That's perfectly fine. I actually have $40 from mowing the lawn last week, so I can go. Let's do it.
Okay, but you're gonna have to pay for gas as well.
Oh shit, I'm done.
All right.
We're over here.
All right, man. I appreciate you calling in, man.
All right.
Appreciate you. Yep.
All right, peace.
Jay Cooley, what's up?
What up, Gangsta Fred?
Hey, what's up, man? How you feel?
I'm good, fam. I'm good. I ain't want too much shit. I ain't want shit but see. Tell you what's up, man. What's popping with you?
Man, I appreciate
you. And fuck boxing right now. I've been watching
what you watching?
The Olympics, man. Shakira Richardson, that little motherfucker, the black chick, the little 20-year-old, she setting records, man.
Yeah.
She on fire, bro. I've been watching her ass. So she the only one doing some shit. So fuck boxing. So.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, and somebody's gonna do this because they're gonna watch the show. And you know what they should do with those 3 girls? You ready?
Yeah.
They should do a promo with Earth, Wind, and Fire. That shit would be amazing. They should do like a commercial with Earth, Wind, and Fire and call those girls the Elements.
Yeah.
Don't call me a genius or nothing, but that's who they are, because I saw that meme where it says land, air, sea. Oh yeah, they need to do a promo with Earth, Wind, and Fire. That'll be dope.
Yeah, I know she tough though, man. Shakira Richardson tough, man.
Yep.
Her takeoff ain't that good, but shit, about 2 seconds after the takeoff, shit, she in front.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that little motherfucker can run, man. But I ain't want shit, man. Stay up, man. Fuck all Bud fans. Fuck all y'all. Shit. Peace out.
Said it all. Appreciate you. That's always good to hear from Jay Cooley. He only gonna be 40 seconds, y'all. Jay Cooley don't stay on the phone too long. Unlike Deacon 305. I was about to say, speaking of the devil, but he don't call in.
Oh, that's
Hey, what's up?
What's going on, fam? Hold on, let me lower it. You on the Apple TV? What's it called, fam? Who you got in the fight this week? Not the Davis one, the Nakatani one.
I'm definitely gonna go with Loma. Turn me down in the back. I think Loma gonna pull it out, man. Loma's a good fighter, man. He's partly victim of the business of boxing and how black fighters get shunned a little bit. But I mean, he's never spoken a lick of English, basically, so I know he speaks English. I know he speaks part-time English, but he's a victim of the system as it pertains to like Mexican and black fans. So, but I got Loma winning. I think he's a good fighter. And I want to see who Nakatani is. I'm curious. I don't know I know who he is, obviously, but is he a great gatekeeper or is he a world champion? That's the question.
I think he's gonna win.
You think Nakatani's? I'm gonna bet Nakatani because somebody came in the chat yesterday.
Already.
Huh?
I bet him already. He was plus 844. Now he's plus 888.
No, he's not.
Bro, he's I honestly I thought he was gonna be like plus 500 or something.
Yeah, plus 500 seems fair. Even 400.
Yeah, like I feel like plus 800 is like too disrespectful. They got Loma at like minus 1,600.
Are you serious?
Crazy. Yeah, it's just crazy.
How they missed that? That seems
like I feel like it's gonna be a close fight because like the reason why I think he's gonna win is I don't really know too much about him, but like his last fight, like to me, like he got knocked down, he got dropped, and he showed like that grit and that heart because like, he could have easily folded, and like he could have just been like another one of these top ranked fighters that they hype up, but like he got back up and like he fought to win it. And he ended up knocking out the guy Verdejo, I think was his name.
Yeah, Verdejo, Felix Verdejo, yeah, and now he's probably gonna do life. You know, I think that ESPN wants Loma to win and Loma Teofimo on pay-per-view in October. We'll see what happens with this pay-per-view over there, but I think that's the move that they want. They want to put Loma and Teofimo on pay-per-view.
No, and I think it also if it goes decision, I think it's for sure gonna go to Loma.
Oh,
even if it's like as clear as it gets for Nakatani, I think he's got to knock him out. Like he somehow has to find a way to end the fight as well. And then for the Barrios fight, you think it's going to be a close fight? I really think it's going to be close. You hear me?
Barrios and Tank gonna be close.
Like, I don't think Barrios is going to end up winning. And like I said, like if it goes decision, they're obviously going to give the people that make them the most money the decision. But like I think Barrios is a good fighter.
Oh, Barrios is a very good, durable fighter, and he's young. I'm interested to see Tank in the 10th round if it goes that far.
I just want to know if Barrios has like a chin, because like, bro, I've never seen anybody punch as hard as Tank.
Yeah, Tank is a motherfucker, ain't he?
And his body shots too, bro. He just like Barrios throws a lot of good body shots. He's a good counter puncher. But like it's like you said, like for some reason you can't even bet the fight. Like where I bet you can't even like bet the fight. I was looking for it.
Why you can't? I was trying to. It's not on the board.
I was trying. I mean, I don't know the odds. What is Barrios like? Plus 500?
I don't know.
I feel like that was a close fight. Like I don't feel like they'll disrespect him on the odds numbers. Let me see if I can.
Yeah, pull it up and let me know.
Anyway, it's not even on Bovada.
I'm definitely gonna bet Nakatani. I'm gonna put $50 on it. Why not? That'll win me $400.
He's a taller fighter too. He's got the length and the reach. I just don't know if he has the power to do it. Has Loma ever been dropped besides what's this fight against Linares?
Do Loma have the punching power at this point? You know, he's accurate though.
I don't think he has power. Yeah, he's accurate. I don't think he has power.
Right.
I still think he's delusional because he went on their broadcast on the Top Rank one. He's like, after watching the fight, it was a draw to me. I'm like,
yeah,
like,
bro,
he lost. He didn't even throw punches for 8 rounds.
Yeah, he definitely.
And I don't like Tio at all, but you didn't throw no punches for like 8 rounds.
Now he definitely lost that fight.
That's my call, Fred.
I appreciate.
Oh no, here.
Yeah, what is it?
Yeah, they got Tank minus 500 and Barrios plus 350. That's close.
Yeah, they
make a little too close.
They making you bet though. You see what I'm saying? They making you put up a lot of money for Tank. Yeah.
Tank by knockout. That's my end. Have a good one. Have a good one, Fred.
Appreciate you. Tank by knockout. I mean, listen. I want Tank to win decision, split decision. I'm gonna root for Tank hard on Saturday. It's just, oh man, I want to see this. If Tank stops this guy, if Tank stops him, if Tank stops this guy, I would have him the favorite at 135.
Young Malcolm, I'm the leader of the movement. I dispense.
Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up?
What's up, fam?
What's up?
How you doing?
Let me properly introduce you, man. But I don't know if you're gonna hear me because the background is formed. But how you feel? How you feel?
Oh, you know how I feel. 56 sitting on 55 mil. As we all should feel.
Okay.
I blew a meal last night.
Okay.
But I get it back.
All right, that's what's up. What's up? What you got, big homie?
Well, I mean, you still ducking and dodging on your predictions. People been calling in. But
I
it's
said
cool.
Friday. I said Friday. I'm not ducking and dodging. I'm gonna do a video. I said Friday,
cool.
dog.
It's cool. It's all right, man.
You falsely accusing me of ducking, dog.
That's how we talk, man.
I know.
Your extra sensitive glass half empty ass.
Oh man.
But I got my last prediction. I already done gave you my other two. But yeah, Nakatani.
Half dry ass call. That's what this is. Because you about to bore the fuck out of the motherfuckers in the chat. You got about 13 more seconds, and then they're gonna be bored of your ass. But go ahead.
I know. Hey, that's the gold in the show. I read that bullshit they be putting up in there. You know, as long as they don't run me up out of here like they did H Money, we all good. Or Bucko. Oh well, okay, we good. But I think Nakatani need to jump on him quick, man.
Yeah, Nakatani never. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, don't show him no respect. Don't show him no respect. I think he just needs to go in there and just, you know, shoot, you know, throw the kitchen sink at him right out the gate. You know, because I think, decision, it's more Loma.
Yeah. Oh, Loma will not lose a decision, though. He got to be. I mean, you got to dominate him to get that decision.
Right.
And you know what I'll be interested in? And I'm be able to watch it on ESPN app. I wanna do some comparative analysis of the commentary because I know what was said for Shakur Stevenson. Do they have the moxie to say the same thing about Loma if he does the same thing? Oh, he's inputting data. He's doing this. Nah. You know, so I'll be very interested if they're consistent. I'm curious to see if they're consistent.
Yeah, I am too. But I think their announcer is going to be who they are, and then it's on ESPN, correct?
Yes, ESPN.
Oh yeah, it's already scripted. they're what they're going to say.
No, I believe that. I just want to. I just don't want to have an opinion on it now. I want to be able to have a fact. You know.
Oh, right. True that. Have the receipts.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Yeah. So, my prediction is Nakatani go out and do it. Throw with the game plan. Push jab him. Corner. Let the fireworks go. That's the best chance he got. You know, beat him up real quick. And then by mid rounds, Loma just, you know, fighting off of pride. And hopefully the refs step in to save him. But if Loma is able to weather the storm, take him in deep waters, then the decision, even if it's clear that Nakatani won more rounds, let's say like 6-4 or even probably 7-5. They're gonna give it to Loma. They're gonna give it to Loma.
Loma's gonna win anything remotely close. He gonna win, dog. I mean, it's just they need that pay-per-view money, and Loma is 14-2, 15-2. So, I mean, it's about time. He done been to 2 Olympics. He got a lot of miles on that odometer. It's about time that, you know. And then if he loses or if he looks bad, maybe Bob will mix it up. Maybe he'll ship him to the zone.
Right. That'll be his only choice. He's gonna ring something up out of him. But no, I mean Loma is good. I'm not, you know, I'm just saying in the scenario, if Nakatani just jump out on him. Nakatani get in there and try to box him, no, that's playing into Loma's hands. Loma got the skills to school him. He do. But Loma, it's been shown when a pressure fighter come on Loma, you could get him off his square a little bit. So. But shout out to you, Fred. I missed it last night. I watched half the playback.
Oh, man. Oh, man. It would have been dope. It would have been dope to have you in here with him. It would have been dope to have you on there with him.
Well, you ain't mentioned my name last night. Well, I ain't watched the whole playback yet.
I definitely didn't mention your name last night.
Man, that's messed up, man. That's messed up. Why is that messed up, Fred? Before I get off this phone with this long ass conversation, why is that messed up? You ain't mentioned my name yesterday.
Why should I mention your name?
So with one of the terms that's going around here globally that's been spoken at least 1 billion times since I introduced it into the barbershop.
You're right.
I could have taken it to any other platform, but I brought it to the barbershop. And you know what that term is? GloveGate. What was GloveGate being spoken before it came out of my mouth on the barbershop? Go ahead. You got the receipts. Because as soon as I said it, you said what? Hashtag that hoe. Right?
Yeah. I'm with you.
No, man, you got to play the playback because they can say, oh, he capping. So you go find that and play it back. And it wasn't on none of the other platforms. We got to name names. It was till I got on the phone. You allowed me to call in. And we was talking about the Fury fight. I said, oh, man, some GloveGate shit. Now, since that time, how many times you been heard GloveGate? How many times you been seen GloveGate? That's a question for you.
I don't know.
And to the chat,
and the crew, and the night show is dedicated to the tree of.
My bad.
Oh, that's more hate, man. Anyway, I want $1 for every time you done heard GloveGate. That's the thing I get. It's all good. But see, I got another jewel for you, so I guess I gotta take that somewhere else.
What's that? All right, what you got?
And that's why a lot of black motherfuckers not going to excel because they don't understand young. But it's all right, Fred. When Bob Barrow come out, you're gonna give him the credit of introducing GloveGate.
No,
one
I'm
little
giving
thing.
you credit. You got credit, man. You got credit. Oh, Asia. Oh man, excuse my humor. All right, we're back. Now he mad. Oh man, he attacked. Oh, come on, Asia. Don't do that to yourself, man. Anyways, man. Oh man, that was funny. Oh man. Anyways, man. So this shit was funny, man. It was funny, man. You know what I mean? Red would never do that to Bob. I would. I really would. Do it to Bob. You know what I mean? I really would. And Bob would roll right along with it. You know what I mean? That wouldn't bother Bob. Why man, you calling back, man? You calling back for more booze? What you calling back for?
Yeah, right. Because I was hanging up because I thought somebody else wanted to call in. I would have stayed on the phone. I said, "He gonna cry in the car." Nigga, I got a car. You gonna cry in your sister's basement for motherfucking work? No, I thought somebody wanted to come in. I was letting you get your little rocks off. But yeah, you would give Bob the credit. Like somebody said, you wouldn't do that.
Man, I don't give it. I'm giving you credit.
I don't know. You'll never say it though.
How am I supposed to say? I don't. We haven't mentioned GloveGate.
Yes, you interview Wilder, and you can say, "Hey, man, matter of fact, you know what gave you a bunch of push on the speculations, the allegations, and all that? It was this caller called in and introduced us to GloveGate." You ain't say that shit.
It slipped my mind.
Yeah, see, how many times has it slipped your mind?
Countless.
As many times you can slip on Figueroa.
Countless. Countless.
You see what I'm saying? You know what? Just do this then.
Yes.
Find the night. It's easy to find because it was not. Now you want me to get off the phone now.
No, because I that damn One Sports Network super chat came off by accident, and I want to and I want to yell it out.
Go ahead, get it. It
says what do you say? A quarter of a dub for your boy Fred. That's what the folks said. How was that? Was that a good Blue Blood impersonation?
Yeah.
Can you impersonate Blue Blood?
Hold on. How you doing? No, that ain't him. I ain't listened to him in a while, but he said have his little go-to line and shit.
Yeah, Blue Blood be on it. Blue Blood funny. You in here, Blue Blood?
No.
Anyways, man, more people want to call in, man. Get off the line, man.
Now you want me off the line.
Yeah,
see?
because I was giving you a chance to redeem yourself, man. I thought I hurt your feelings, you know. So
no. Come on, Fred. Right. You ain't on that level yet.
I don't yet. I don't want to be on that level.
Exactly. So why even bring that up then?
Because you hang up.
But this is what you do. See, before I finna land this plane. Okay. You go find that clip. It's not hard to find because it was right after the Wilder Fury fight, the second fight. I think it was Sunday night. Sunday night, you didn't even want to go live.
Here's a singer who says he's been singing all his life because that's how long he's been blessed.
See, you gonna keep playing this clip. But anyway, you go find that clip. That Sunday night, you was all in your feelings. You ain't want to go on. You was in the dark, looking like the light-skinned version of your shadow. Couldn't even see you.
Oh man, I missed that.
And then you came on live that Monday, and then we had that discussion Tuesday, and that's when GloveGate was
Listen to me. You cannot touch sand, man. That's out the question. Come on.
Damn, they about to bang, man.
That's you calling back, man.
Was I the one that was about to fight? The one that was about to beat up the Sandman?
Ladies and gentlemen, pay deals.
Man.
No, nigga, that's you. He took the wig off. That's your ass, nigga.
Get off the phone, man. You're literally this car is this plane ran out. This plane ran out of gas, man. It's headed straight for motherfucking the glaciers and Antarctica. You even missed your location. You missed your location and your landing, man. We about to be chilling in Antarctica, man. Oh man, that was fun. 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 Oh man. Oh man, let that sink in for a second. That was funny. That was funny. Go ahead and call back in. That was funny. That was funny. Yeah, Phoenix up 2-0. Phoenix up 2-0, man. We gonna see. But damn. Listening to Asia Math is like drinking a bottle of NyQuil. Oh man, that was funny, man. That was funny. If you want to be man, feel free to be man. I got some Sandman for you. I'm about to boo. Hey, about to start booing y'all niggas. Start booing y'all niggas when y'all call in with some weak shit. Start booing y'all niggas. Why it take us so long to come up with this boo? Oh man. That was funny. But yeah, man. I think I'm gonna go with Lomachenko just because I gotta clip that, right? Just because I'm not sure about Nakatani. You know what I mean? Come on. I'm tired of. I got you. What up?
What up, man? I just want to get back on track, man. We was talking about some great middleweight action.
Mm-hmm.
I want to get back to this Jermall Charlo, Demetrius Andrade thing.
Sure.
I know when we talk about Errol Spence and we start bringing up Floyd and other fighters, we're going to go down that road and we ain't never going to get back on track. So if the next couple of callers can talk about that and just stay on that for a little while, that'd be great. So I'm just putting my dinner together, man.
You champion for your boy Andrade. Oh shit. We got to get him on the show, man. Y'all got to do an interview.
Whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? So I talk to any of these fools. I talk to Charlo.
I know.
Whatever.
I know.
These were supposed to be the two top dogs. So
right.
Let's keep putting pressure on both of them and
right.
Let's see what's going to happen. So yeah.
No, you're right.
Let's get it. Let's get it. I'm listening.
All right, peace. Yeah. DB, like, talk about one of my favorite fighters. Yeah, man. I'm interested in that fight, man. They deserve each other. You know, they definitely do. And I'm not sold on Andrade. I didn't watch the fight Saturday, but everyone said it was an entertaining fight. I do believe they'll cause problems to one another.
Yo, what's happening, Fred?
Hey, what you got, man? What you got?
Hey, man, I got to speak to a narrative that's been smart. I commend you, your show, and a few other shows that are on the internet where you have very informative listeners and people who are really in tune and not follow the narrative that the machine like ESPN and Fox Sports try to push out when it comes to individual athletes. I think this is the issue that I'm gonna bring up. Some of the same people that are very highly intelligent, when they can be rational and not listen to these narratives that are being smucked up about these fighters, they don't take that same energy when it comes to other athletes, you know, such as basketball, football, especially basketball, because they make that such a personal endeavor. Right now, the narrative is that Ben Simmons is late and he don't want it. Now, I don't know that to be true. I don't know if it is or it ain't. I'm not here to defend Ben Simmons. I really don't, but I know where the source of it coming from. I think we got to be very careful when we just take things for face value for that. And I'm saying that because you see now it's not just ESPN. Now you're seeing YouTubers that are pushing that narrative. And I think that's dangerous when you want to be part of that kind of machine. So I think we just got to be a little bit critical with not just boxing, because we probably have a little bit more personable relationship, because a lot of the boxers now, they have to promote in that kind of way. You know, and I think the basketball and football players, all they do is get on that podium and you don't get a whole lot out of it. So I just want to give people a little caution when they want to run with these narratives that people are pushing. Because there's a reason that these narratives are being pushed out. And as far as him being lazy or whatnot, lazy is a term that, you know, that's, I don't know how old a lot of the listeners are, but lazy is a term that they always want to label black people with. and it's too easy and it's lazy to label somebody that, because that would be beyond your perception of what you consider lazy is.
Right.
You know, so I mean, it's hard to say if somebody's lazy. Kobe notoriously had a problem with Shaq because he wouldn't get any surgery or any treatment that he needed in the offseason. And they notoriously fell out for that. He couldn't understand why he wouldn't do any of that. He used to come to camp late, out of shape. Not late, but out of shape. Wouldn't be in shape. So at that rate, he would be considered lazy. So we have to be considered. We have to be careful of what we do with people. And Shaq, whatever he was doing, obviously is working. So you can label somebody whichever way you want to label them. But I think a lot of times people get in this Pollyanna world where they're not realistic. And I'm going to say this part of it, and I'm going to go ahead and get off. I think a lot of people that don't have kids, especially older kids, they don't know how to let people be who they're going to be. Everybody's not going to reach the potential that you think they should reach. They're going to reach their potential, whatever that might be, because we don't reach our full potential as our own self. We all have our own shortcomings. And I'm going to get off, Fred, but I appreciate the show, brother. You keep us moving. The guests that you've had lately, I must commend you. It's been very informative and entertaining.
Oh,
thank you, Fred.
All the time. I appreciate you tuning in. Thank you. Yeah, we have had some good shows. DB, and I give DB a lot of credit for that too. He's done a hell of a job, you know, keeping the main thing as he just did right now. And but let's get back to booing. Now, oh man, what a time, man. And Tank Davis, I got Tank Asia man. I'm gonna give my prediction right now. I got Tank winning by split decision. Split decision win for Tank Davis. That's what I got. Split decision. I think it's going to be tough. I think it's going to be challenging. And I have a split decision. That's what I have, split decision. Tell me what you got. So that's my prediction. Tank by split decision in a tough, exhausting fight. I think it's going to be an exhausting fight. I think it's going to be. I think he's going to be physically imposing on Tank. Andre Ward took advantage of every inch of that ring, even in the clinches. I think Andre Ward is going to use that with Mario Barrios in terms of how to win clinches, how to physically fatigue Tank. Tank has consistently done this in the championship rounds. You know, he's unlike Earl. Remember Earl early in his career, in the later rounds, he would just would just be a meteoric rise. He would just get better and better and better. And that is the Earl Spence that I'm looking more towards. But I'm interested in Tank. I'm interested. Am I like a diehard Tank fan now? You know, but I'm rooting for the kid. And if Mario Barrios get lazy with his jab, start doing that stuff with his jab, we gonna see.
My nigga, this is dedication. This is anti-hesitation. It's a real nigga celebration.
And the reason why it's so compelling too is because Mario Barrios wasn't an elite 140 pounder, so he's gonna come in with flaws. What's up?
What's up with it, Fred? It's 817. What's going on?
Hey, what you got, big homie?
Man, shout out to you. Salute to the chat. I hear you talking about Tank, and my thing is Tank 5'5", man. He's been 5'5" all his life, so generally he's running into bigger fighters. And good point about Andre Ward, because you know with Virgil being the trainer, you know Andre is definitely in there giving his input. But the thing about inside fighting, Andre was great at inside fighting. And I don't think that Mario Barrios can replicate some of those same things and protect himself as well. Because if anything, inside fighting is going to be at a disadvantage for him. Tank definitely is going to have to get inside. He's not going to be able to stay at range. So that's where he's going to do his damage. And I think if Barrios tries some new shit, that's where he's going to get hurt. Barrios needs to be on point for 12 rounds and box and use the entire ring. And it's kind of the Deontay Wilder syndrome, man. If he slip up any time in between there, Tank gonna fuck him up. So I see Tank working the body, doing what he can to chop that tree and work his way up rather than starting from the top and go down like he does most of the time. And I see, man, probably by round 8 or 9, Barrios in there trying to fight on the inside and getting caught with something. And real quick before I go, we have to call a spade, when it comes to the Charlo twins, man. They're just great inside the ring, not great outside the ring. And somebody going to have to bite the bullet around them, whether it costs them their job or, some tickets to an event or some shit to get them on point, because you can't keep going to Houston and thinking that you a top attraction in boxing fighting nobodies. You know what I'm saying? And shouting on who other motherfuckers need to fight. We already know the history with you and Andrade. I'd have been mad too about the money that you spent and the time that you spent. But the best way to get back at him is to take the bag, take his belt, and embarrass his motherfucking ass.
Yeah.
Anything else is a duck at this point. What do you feel on that, Fred?
And put the money in escrow then. So if you're going to, or have him pay him $50,000, he costs him $50,000. Tell Andrade to pay him $50,000 for the fight and Andrade would gladly pay it if he wants to fight that bad, And so solve that answer, and he should publicly do it. He should come into the shop and say, "Well, I'll give him his $50,000 back against my purse." Matter of fact, when I get my camp advance, I'll give him the $50,000. How about that? Problem solved. Problem solved.
And I need one more thing. Every last one of you brothers, I know it's hard for you, after fighting all this time and understanding that the belt's a part of recognition and what brings, it's, when you start out, you want to be champion of the world, you think about holding that belt up. So I get it. You know what I'm saying? But with the continued disrespect that the WBC has been showing numerous brothers, man, throughout the weight classes, with the franchise belt, with this fucked up freedom belt and other things, man, why don't every last one of y'all pull a Riddick Bowe? Win that motherfucking championship shit and throw that shit in the trash. Throw it in the trash. Throw it in the garbage until you guys start respecting yourself more, boxers, and start standing up for yourself and owning your own content like Fred suggests, and staying with your people. Because again, everybody was waiting for Charlo. All of them was looking and waiting for Charlo to do what he did against Montiel. He won every round, but it was a rough fight. Everybody been waiting. All the haters been waiting. And all we've been doing is going to bat for both of them through their fuck ups. It's just like you raising your kids. You chastise them and shit, but you still love them because they're yours.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But at this point, the rubber has met the road. We cannot continue. You can't continue to stick your neck out and root for a motherfucker who continue to show you otherwise. So, I don't care what nobody say. You can't keep showing up in Houston. You can sell out Houston as much as you want to, but your ass want to be who you claim to be. You're gonna have to, you're gonna have to do something. So it's time for them to fight Andrade. It's time for him, both of them, to start stepping up. And when I say stepping up, I mean all the way around and the people around him as well. But I'm out, Fred. Appreciate it, man.
Appreciate you. Thank you.
Yep.
Yeah, all the time. Yeah, I think fighters got to have that camaraderie. And I think this is the beginning of that, because there's so much social engagement in every sport. Now, a Instagrammer is as important as a media member in basketball now. I see Steven Jackson be doing his commentary on Instagram, and everyone value his opinion. Like he said something today about the center from Utah. He said he would not do something. So I think everybody is so much social engagement going on, you know, that everyone's opinion literally matters at this point. I shouldn't say matters, is heard. So it's a gift and a curse with that, and it's upon your personal life how you deem it. But that Andrade fight got to be next, dog. I mean, and I hope, and I think the bigger picture is it's a suit issue too. Who's gonna bear the brunt? You know, like Canelo is basically where Canelo wants that fight. So if Canelo wants to go to pay-per-view, I believe whatchamacallit is gonna go to pay-per-view. Caleb Plant. If he wants it on DAZN, Caleb Plant's gonna have to go to DAZN. That's kind of like fighting Floyd Mayweather as the business of boxing perceives it, right? But I think I'm interested to see how this happens, because I don't believe Eddie Hearn at all when he says, "Oh, he can go to Showtime." Well, you've never done it before, so if you've never done it before, I don't believe that you'll do it. You know, so he lied about Deontay Wilder, Anthony Joshua, and we've never seen an Al Heyman fighter on another network. You know, so well we have, because you could say Daniel Jacobs signed with, but he doesn't. He just pays Al Heyman a percentage. I don't think he's not advised by Al Heyman, but he's under contract with Al Heyman. If that makes any sense, at least that's how he explained it. I forget, it was so long ago, but yeah, something like that. And so, but PBC fighter that's under contract, and on that level, we've never seen them willfully go to another network. And from DAZN, we've never seen a DAZN fighter willfully go to Andy Ruiz. You're right. Oh, so I stand corrected. I'm glad. But Brian Castano.
What's going on,
hey, what's up? But let me finish this thought. Brian Castano and Andy Ruiz were a throwaway at that point in their careers, you know. But I'm talking about, like, if Will Sean Porter go to ESPN to fight Terrence Crawford, will Jermall Charlo go to DAZN? You know, Mikey Garcia has first rights. I mean, DAZN has first rights on Mikey Garcia. Mikey Garcia said that in the interview, that DAZN has right to refusal. You understand? I'm talking about A level. You guys keep mentioning like non-A level in terms of style. Like, I'm talking about like the top, because Jermall Charlo is the top of the food chain for PBC. You know, so yeah. I said Jacobs is still his advisor, but I didn't record that conversation. It was a private conversation, so that's why I kind of stopped myself. But I'm not hating on Al Heyman. I'm just saying the A-level fighters from PBC do not go to ESPN and do not go to DAZN. So if we want this fight to happen, we got to get some compromising going on between DAZN and PBC. That's all I'm saying. Y'all are so quick to say, well, PBC would do. No, they don't do it at the A level. It doesn't happen. It doesn't happen. And and then so hold both accountable. Don't do one without the other. Get in Eddie Hearn's comment section and tell him to make the fight. Tell him to send Andrade over. I think that's the easiest way to do it, right? You're gonna get 2 million people. You'll get 2 million people to watch that fight for free. I think that's a Fox fight. But more than likely it'll go on Showtime. But I think because both of them don't curse, you know, Jermall Charlo is pretty much a clean kid. Demetrius Andrade is pretty much a clean kid, you know. I think that would do great on Fox. I would rather see that fight on Fox than DAZN. But what I would do is bring Akin Barak over. I think Akin Barak would be a huge asset for that fight in terms of the Monday through Friday stuff, especially, you know, because they can get us more attracted to the fighter in terms of galvanizing. I don't think Fox has the personalities to engage with the Andrade. They definitely don't have the personalities to engage with Andrade. Nah, they don't have that. Nah, not at all. But Jermall Charlo is kind of socially, he's not socially awkward, but he's socially distant in interviews. So that'll be interesting. That'll be interesting.
My nigga, this is dedication. This is anti-hesitation. This is a real nigga celebration.
480, what's up?
Yeah, Fred, man, called before.
Thank you.
I love Charlo. I love the Spence in them, man. I love Spence. But the Charlos, man, it's fucking bothering me, bro. It's getting silly. Me and you had this discussion before. 160 is a goofy ass division. None of these guys are fighting each other. It's getting stupider and stupider. GG, he ain't fighting until October. The man's almost 40 years old. We have to wait for that. Andrade's actually calling out Charlo over and over again, and Charlo keeps making up these bipolar ass excuses. And it's hard for me to get this man's back if he's going to keep doing this shit. 1 minute he wants to fight Benitez, which we knew he wasn't going to do. Now he's saying, I want to just stay at 160. I ain't leaving 160. So Andre's like, well, let's squad, cuz he still don't want to fight. Well, then you have to fight Montel now. He's making up the weirdest shit I've ever heard in my life, bro. It's silly. 160 getting to a point where I wish there was a commission where they could say, you know what? Either you guys win a fucking tournament and go head up, or either some of y'all are going to have to leave the division, go back to 154, or some of you have to go 168, and we're going to get rid of 160 because this is fucking silly. That's all I have to say.
Appreciate the call.
No doubt.
All the time. Yeah, and right. 160 is goofy. Triple G, goofy. Murata, I don't even know what Murata looks like. Charlo and Andrade, it's becoming more and more like come on, guys. Like it's Pinky, nigga. What's up, man? Hey, it's becoming ridiculous, man. Come on, man. Make the fight, y'all. Make the fight. All of them. As my boy from Jacksonville would say, all of them. Man, god damn.
Malcolm, I'm the leader of the movement.
What's up, 469?
Yeah, what up? Hey, I'm gonna keep it short and sweet.
Yes.
Bruh, Jermall has to fight someone, bruh. He's not gonna get the Triple G fight. I'm really tired of this nigga, bruh. He has to go to 168. Who is he gonna fight at 160? Besides Munguia. Munguia, he's a bum, bruh. Hello?
I'm listening to you. You didn't ask a question.
Yeah, bruh. He has to go to 168 in order to get the Canelo fight. He has to beat David Benavidez and Andrade. Because Canelo, he can't. Look, I'm not a Canelo fan, but we can't expect Canelo to fight everyone. Oh, fight David Benavidez. Or fight Triple G. Or fight what's his name? The white boy, Caleb Plant. Jermall has to. He's 31 years old. He hasn't fought no one, bro.
At 160.
At 160, and he about to reach the end of his prime in a year or two. He has to fight Andrade and maybe David Benavidez, and then he get the Canelo fight. But that's about it. That's all I have to say.
I appreciate you. No, trust me. They listening to the fans. Trust me. They listening. And he drew a good crowd, so I heard. So 10,000, 11,000, that's a good crowd for a no-name fighter that has less than 10,000 subscribers on Instagram. I know that's a poor way to look at it, but I didn't really know who Montiel was outside of the
exactly.
The Kirkland
and how old is Jermall? He's 31 years old.
He probably 30, 31.
No, I'm saying Jermall. He's 31.
If Jermall is 31, how old is Jermall?
Probably the same age.
Probably the same age.
Yeah,
Why probably?
because they're twins. Come on now.
Oh, you said probably though.
But hey, Fred, come on now. Let's stop playing games. 31 years old, hasn't fought no one.
So why do you say probably? I'm curious. Why would you say probably?
They're twins, bro.
I know they're twins. So why would you say they're probably the same age?
Come on now. They're the same age. You know what I'm saying.
No, I don't know what you're saying. That's why I'm asking. Hey, I've never heard someone say twins are probably the same age. I've never heard that before. We always getting something new in the barbershop. Like, hey, y'all twins, hold it. Are y'all the same age? Like, come on, man. Probably the same age, man. Man, come on, man. Cut the shits, man. What's up, Boo Blood? You know what I mean? Oh, man. Oh, man. They got to fight somebody. That basically he was saying that they had to fight somebody. And I agree. It's time for Jermall. And I think he's talented enough to fight anyone at 160. I'll be curious. I'll be very interested to see him at 68. But 160, I think he's formidable against anybody. He'll be at least an even. I don't think no one at 160 he's an underdog against. No, I don't. Triple G has played the game as well as anybody, and he doesn't make any noise when he's not fighting. So people just let him be, you know. Andrade gonna catch a fish, y'all. I don't know who it's gonna be. The zone has failed him. I can't say PBC has failed him, but you know, because that they don't sign his checks. But you know, who wins that fight? By the way, Jermall and Andrade. That's funny. We never talked about that. Who wins that fight? I would favor Jermall Charlo. 17-time Mortal Kombat on Super Nintendo champion. Boo Bud. What's up, Boo Bud? Oh, man. Good point. Jermall, and you know, Jermall always challenging people outside of his division. You know, like he really it's a close fight. It's razor thin, 55-45. I got Charlo, though. I got Charlo by split decision. I think Andrade has a lot of wasted movement now. He looks a lot older in his movements. But I got Maul beating Andrade. DB definitely has Andrade. And don't ask me why or how, DB. I don't know. I'm just gonna go with Jermall. I've seen him fight more. You know, I'm not gonna break down that fight until it happens because those guys have a tendency to go aloof sometimes. You know what I mean? Where they just disappear. Like Jermall was gonna disappear until fight week for his brother. He's not gonna be active on social media or anything like that. Not unless he's standing next to somebody. Oh, he goes to a fight. But I don't think he'll be active. And I don't think he's going to Tank fight because he gonna stay at home and heal. He should heal up. I do believe Jermall is I think he's a physically superior athlete than Andrade. If I would say so, you know, I think that. I want to see the fight. That's what I would. DB, call in. They done calling in, man. Call in, DB, and we can listen to you. Fred, you and these split decisions. No, I got Charlo winning. Charlo winning by UD. I got Charlo beating Andrade by unanimous decision, and I got Tank Davis winning by split decision. And the reason why I say Tank by split decision, Tank hasn't shown me to be great in the championship rounds. And I'm going off his last performance, you know. So Charlo has. We'll see. You think he'll stop him? I don't think Charlo will stop him though. Because Andrade, the last 2 fights, like rounds 7 through 12, he looks like he just looks like he's sparring. He like he's just moving around in the ring with a lesser opponent. It's the DB hour. It's the DB Andrade hour. What's up?
No, man, boxing is boxing. Just boxing. Demetrius Andrade just happened to be a boxer, and he does a great job at boxing, right? So I want to look at this real quick. So Demetrius Andrade, in his last 3 fights, fought Liam Williams, Luke Keeler, and I think Selecki was probably before that. What do you think about a Daniel Jacobs fight? I know Daniel Jacobs is fighting at 168. Nobody has to type it in the chat. What do you think about that fight?
At 168? He's not going back down. He done made all the money and all the tea in China. He ain't thinking about making one because he just called out somebody at 68.
What do you think about the fight for Daniel Jacobs and Demetrius Andrade at 168? What do you think about that?
Oh, at 168. Yeah, why not? Sure.
Okay. Now, just that fight, though, Demetrius Andrade still at 160 just goes up to fight Daniel Jacobs just for name's sake.
Why would he come back down? Because the money's at 68.
Man, listen, I don't know why these dudes do the things that they do. If it was that simple, we wouldn't have to have.
Oh, I'm just saying, if I fight one fight at 68, fuck that belt. Fuck that belt. What's the point? Who's he gonna fight at 60? I'm not. Oh, they're friends. You're right. They said Blue Blood. You're right. They got the same trainer, same uncle trainer. Damn, that's fucked.
That's right.
Thank you, Blue Blood. Damn, that's fucked.
Thanks, Blue. Okay, so let's see. I think he'll get credit if he fights Golovkin. I think he'll get credit if he fights Jermall Charlo. I think that any other fight that Boo Boo has outside of those fights, no matter how he looks or no matter what the name is, they won't give him credit. I think there's other really good boxers, solid boxers, athletic fighters. I think he'll fight these dudes. I think if he fights Jaime Munguia, champion, former champion, all of this stuff right here, he'll get no credit. I believe if he fought Erislandy Lara, who's a phenomenal boxer, got great defense, if he was able to touch him up, wouldn't get any credit. If he beat Murata, he wouldn't get any credit. Murata's going to fight against Golovkin for a unification bout, right? So he's a champion, and he's a tall fighter, and this is a good fight for Golovkin. But if Demetrius Andrade fought him, then it'd be a shit fight. Same thing. Chris Eubank Jr., I think if I'm not mistaken, I think he's at 160. He could be up at 168. He's been moving around a lot. But, athletic fighter, got a decent set of skills on him, a recognizable name. I think the name is better than the Luke Keeler, even better than Selecki, or Ansarov, or whatever. There was one of them Russians. I can't think of what his name is. But does he get credit? I'm asking you. I'm asking the chat. He fight these guys. Does he get credit? I'm asking you, and I'm asking the chat. Does he get credit? He fights Golovkin. Does he get credit for the win?
Sure.
He fights Jaime Munguia. Does he get credit for the win?
Sure. That's all that's left in that division.
Okay. If he fights Erislandy Lara, does he get credit for the win?
I like that fight. Lara.
Okay. If he fights Murata, whether Murata wins or loses to Golovkin.
He's a champion. Sure. Because you can't say that for Canelo and not say it for Andrade.
Okay. Hotel Shalom said nope. Which ones? Tell me the name.
Probably Munguia, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah. So, okay. Golovkin guys say yes. I believe that's what guys are saying. But if he fights Jaime Munguia or Erislandy Lara, does he get credit for those 2 fights? Or are we going to keep revisiting these same conversations?
I give him credit for the champions in Lara.
Okay. So let's see. Taylor Bell says, yes, definitely. Robert Brown said Eubank Jr. too. Okay, good. Wait, Eubank Jr. too. I got to talk and add some more words to the. I want to make sure we right. You said Eubank Jr. too, Rob.
Yeah,
he gets credit for the Eubank Jr. fight. Is that what you're saying, Rob?
Yeah, as well, basically. Yeah.
Okay, good. Maurice McElroy said yes. Okay, good. Rousseau said yes, he gets credit for all 3, even Daniel Jacobs. Okay.
How about Rosario? Gabe Rosado.
Yeah, hell yeah.
You'll give him credit for that, right?
Yeah, especially right now. You know, there's certain fighters, man, that I like because they just won't say no. And that's the one thing I really enjoy about Adrian Broner. I know that if somebody called Adrian Broner, start calling his name, up until this year, I know a lot of guys are calling him out now. I know Devin Haney wanted to fight and other people, but up until this point right here, Adrian Broner been saying yeah to everybody. Like he ain't been ducking no fades. And that's one thing I like about Gabe Rosado. You know, Gabe got a bunch of L's on his record, but shit, you call Gabe, shit, he like, all right, when do I have to make weight by?
Right.
And he ready for it. He done fought names. You know, he done took short notice fights. And he went in there and shit. He'll fight his fight. You know, sometimes you just don't have the skill to beat everybody. You know, I think if you take his heart and put his heart inside of Jermall, might have a different fighter. You know, take Adrian Broner's heart, put it inside of some of these other dudes, man, it'd be something different. You know, Adrian Broner just has a problem with well, I guess that's why his name is The Problem, right? Got a problem with just letting his hands go. I think we all know that.
Spoken into existence.
But yeah. Anyway, back to the point though. Gabe Rosado is a game fighter, a veteran, and if he fought that fight, yeah, I'll definitely give him credit, especially coming off of that nice little KO he just got. Yeah, he got some good momentum with that fight there too.
I like that. David Benavidez versus Rosado. If he can, well, that's at 68 though. He's a 60 guy.
Yeah. Okay, Rico Shaw said, why not? Let me see. President Jafar said Eubanks is interim at 160 WBA champion. Yep. Dimitri Khan, what up, Dimitri? Can't see you in a minute. Hotep Shalom said, I'll give him credit for Eubanks. Okay, so I think everybody's saying yeah, too. GK Black said, what happened to Lemieux? Damn, what happened to not Mario Lemieux? What's his name?
Daniel Jacobs is fighting Joe Smith in the fall. That's what Boo Bud said. I saw that being discussed. Man, that's a rough fight for him, for Daniel Jacobs. You know, he's a clean fighter.
At 175?
At 175? Oh, excuse me. At 175. Oh, Gabe Rosado is a 168 guy then. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I stand corrected. He fought Rosado at 168. Thank you guys for correcting me. Yeah. Joe Smith at 170. Shit. I wouldn't want that to be my first fight but you know, maybe give him, yeah. Rosado could be fighting Edgar, but there you go. That makes sense. Rosado versus Edgar Berlanga.
Okay.
Off Strength says he's like,
why can he fight Berlanga and none of these other guys can't fight Berlanga?
Oh, they can. But I like the fight though. I like the fight for New York because Gabe Rosado gonna beat him.
So what if Demetrius Andrade fought against Berlanga?
Sure. If who?
Demetrius Andrade fought against Berlanga.
I think he's above that. I think Andrade is above. I think Gabe Rosado is a friend. What word did they use? A fringe contender? Yeah, he's there. I think him fighting Berlanga now is he wouldn't get that much to me.
Off strength.
He hadn't even fought a 12-round fight yet.
Yeah. Off strength. Hey, that's a good one. He said Gabriel Rosado was like George Masvidal in the UFC.
I saw that.
Hey, that's a pretty good parallel. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. Yeah, it makes sense too. Yeah, I don't know. I was thinking Mario Lemieux. Mario Lemieux is the I think the
car driver
for Pittsburgh, right? No.
Oh, the hockey player.
Super Mario. Yeah, he's one of the great hockey players.
What number was he, Mario Lemieux?
I don't remember. I think he played for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
He did.
Pittsburgh
Penguins.
Pittsburgh Penguins. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Damn, I can't remember his number. Yeah. Yeah, he was shit. He was the one. Shit, that's all they was talking about for a while. Anyway, let's see. Hotep Shalom, David Lemieux. Hustler Sim said A.B. Pride won't let him let his hands go. His pride couldn't take him getting stopped or becoming a meme. Yeah, well said, Hustler. Yeah. Let me see. Kevin Brower said Benavidez is still calling out Charlo on IG. Yeah, one of the MMA channels actually had that in there too, talking about that fight, or talking about Benavidez calling him out.
Andrade versus Eubanks makes sense if Eddie is doing his job. I don't even know who he's signed to.
Yeah, shout out to Cameron.
What's up, Cameron? Yeah, I know how I feel about both those guys. I'm like, yeah. So I'm not the biggest fan of both of them, huh?
What's wrong with Eubank?
No,
you gotta tell me something. You can't just tell me you just don't like somebody just because you don't like them. They done did or said something.
No, it's not that. It's just that he ain't really been in no fights. Like ever since he lost to that. Well, he was a champion. I think he was a 2-time champion, huh? I'm trying to think of the man's name. Oh man, not Carl Froch, but the other one. Who did he lose to? It's 2 UK guys over there. They're enemies, but he didn't fight Carl Froch. He lost to that one. And I picked him to beat him in that Super 6. Man. It was the same day as Danny Garcia versus Brandon Rios. Because I was in Vegas. George Groves. He lost to George Groves and Billy Joe Saunders. Like he ain't really. He ain't really.
So that's something to hang your head about, losing to those two dudes?
No, but what I'm saying is he's not really that good. Like his reputation is better than what he actually is in the ring. Did you see that how he won the belt against the guy that keeps on getting injured? Roy Ball or Robo. I don't know. I'll be tearing these guys' name up. But you know who I'm talking about. The guy who fought Jermall Charlo.
And George Highland?
Not Highland. But
yeah, I know. Those was all the same. But so
and he got hurt and he beat him in 12 rounds.
So like 3 or 4 years ago.
Matt Coraball. Thank you, Matt Coraball.
Yeah. But a couple of years ago, I remember he fought against Yildirim. So
Yildirim.
Yildirim, the same dude that when Yildirim was undefeated, he fought him, and now Canelo fights him 5 years later, and it's okay for Canelo to fight him. But when Chris Eubank fought him, he was undefeated, knocked his ass out. He beat Arthur Abraham. He fought George Groves, lost that fight, and who else did he lose?
Coraball. He beat Coraball because he got injured.
He beat Coraball, but Billy Ho, and
he lost to Billy Joe.
I know. That's what I just said, Fred. I'm saying he got in the ring with these guys, so these are respectable names, are they not?
Yeah, Billy Joe is respectable.
Right, James DeGale, not a respectable name.
Is who?
James DeGale.
Yes, very much so.
Right, George Groves. Yes. Right. Arthur Abraham. Yes, right.
Depends on at what point he got him late, I think.
Oh man. You can't.
I'm telling you, you can't get a fight at 40 and be like, it's like fighting K9 Bundage. Like, I mean,
how old is Golovkin? He's about 39, 40 years old, right?
However old he is, yeah.
Okay, cool. So then what's the difference? What if it was against Golovkin?
I mean, but the quality of opponent is different, though, man. Like it's just
this is the same thing that y'all be saying about these dudes. This is what you just said right now is the reason why guys don't want to fight against a fighter that does not have a undefeated record. Everybody want to be undefeated and fight.
I'm not talking. That's a completely different conversation. Arthur Abraham was old. Arthur Abraham was old when he beat him, I think. I don't know when. I'm just guessing. I haven't seen an Arthur Abraham fight since 2004. Like, I don't, you know what I mean? It's been a long time since I've seen an Arthur Abraham fight.
Yeah, but he didn't fight him last year. He fought him like 5, 6, 7 years ago.
And that was still a long time. That was, how old was Arthur Abraham when he fought? He wasn't a champion.
Okay. All right. So again, here we go. Guys cannot get credit for the guys that they fight. So that's why the fighters start acting funny.
No. Arthur Abraham wasn't, I don't know when he fought him. I'm just saying the Arthur Abraham I remember is old. You know, like I don't remember him being good for a long time.
Okay. All right.
I'm just gonna pull up his box rec. I'm gonna pull up Arthur because I know I'm gonna pull up his box rec.
No. I don't want to spend time. I don't want to spend time on that.
No, but I want understanding. I want clarity on this. All right, go ahead. You can keep talking. I'm sorry.
My point is, if these guys are getting in the ring fighting guys with names that we know, then we say, oh, this person was past their prime or they were too green. Guys can't get credit for the guys that they fight. And then when they don't want to make these fights, then we call them a bitch for being too inactive.
It was 2017. It was 2017. Chris Eubank lost. He lost. Chris Eubank. Wait, who? Oh, no. Arthur Abraham lost. I'm staying corrected. He lost by unanimous decision. Thank you. How old is he now? 2017. Let's see. I don't know.
Just look at his birthday, Fred. His birthday will have a year next.
It's not on it. It's not on it. His birthday is not on. I got to sign in on this one, so I got to find another one. This one should have it. Damn. This one don't have his age on it neither. This one probably, hopefully will. This is in fucking Japanese. God. Damn. Arthur Abraham. He is, let's go to his Wikipedia. Arthur Abraham, when was he born, dog? Early life. Are you serious? Arthur Abraham was born February 1980. So that makes him 41 this year. So he was 37 when he fought him. He was 37. Abraham was on a decline after the Ward loss. I haven't seen an Abraham fight in a long time, man. It's like Abraham fighting Robert Guerrero or somebody like that. You know, do you give him credit because he has a name? Or Josecito Lopez? Like, you know, I say it respectfully. Andre Berto right now. Do you give a welterweight credit for that? DB?
Yeah.
You do?
So you asked me, and then I answered the question, and now you question the answer. How do you want to go on a circle?
I just disagree. Do you give Montiel credit for fighting Kirkland?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. See, look, if a guy fights a guy and his last name ends with the EZ, then we'll keep talking about that. Oh, we already know he's going to fight a guy. Last name is going to be Hernandez or Lopez or Ruiz, or it's going to be right. Then we do that. Then we go, oh no, he's going to fight a European guy with 15 syllables in his name. Okay, so now that they're not fighting those guys and they're fighting names of guys that we actually know what their skill set is, so we have something to measure, then they don't get credit for that fight. So that's why these boxers are doing this shit, because of fans and media and these huge platforms like this right here. When we say, look, oh, you don't get credit for that. So then these guys are like, well, fuck, I'm going to keep saying no every time they call me for a fight. until it's one of the top 5 guys. Either I'm gonna get a whole lot of money for the fight, or I'm gonna fight against a guy where I'm gonna get credit for. If it's not neither one of those two, then why shall I accept the fight? And that's why these boxers are acting like straight hoes.
I'm talking
y'all
about
give them no credit.
I'm talking about the fighter on an individual basis. Like, if the fighter is old, just because he's a credible name, that don't make him a worthy opponent. Like, I don't think that's fair. I think that the time, date of birth, where you at in your career is I don't even know about date of birth, but where you are in your career, because you could be 30 and done. Where you are in your career. I think when he fought off Abraham at 37, like it's gonna sell some tickets in the UK. They fought at Wembley Stadium. People gonna fall for it, but in reality, Mike Tyson had no chance against Lennox Lewis. He been a done fighter. You know, it was so bad that no one would sanction the fight because, you know, for what he did, but they could have bypassed their own laws, but they took it to Memphis. So,
see, let me give you an example right here. So for me, I give Terrence Crawford credit for the Amir Khan fight. Now, a lot of people might be like, what? Amir Khan got a glass chin, everything. Okay, listen. I give him credit for that win. That don't mean that I didn't want to see him fight other fighters above that. I would have liked to see Terrence Crawford fight Errol Spence over Amir Khan. I would have liked to see him fight Keith Thurman over Amir Khan. I would have liked to see him fight Sean Porter over Amir Khan. But that don't mean that I don't give him credit for the win. You follow what I'm saying? So we got to start getting.
So because they're a name, because they have a name, you get credit for the win?
Yes, 100%.
No matter where they are in their career.
Oh my God! Does Errol Spence get credit for fighting Manny Pacquiao? Thank you, Robert.
Yeah, he's a world champion. He just won a world champion.
No, Fred. No. See,
yes,
adding.
I'm not. His last fight, he beat the quote unquote best welterweight in the world. Yes.
So what's good for the goose ain't good for the gander.
No, I don't know where you're coming from with this. Manny Pacquiao just beat Keith Thurman in his last fight. Arthur Abraham wasn't beating at 168 James Nagel in 2017 or Caleb Plant in 2017. He wasn't beating him. No, Manny Pacquiao had a great performance. And that's like I said, it's not your age, it's where you are in your career. I don't think just because you fight a name, so a welterweight can fight.
Listen, you finna try to make the most extreme case.
No, I'm not.
My whole point is this. Listen, this is my whole point. Okay, because I come from the other side, and you know, there's always these comparisons about boxing versus UFC, boxing versus MMA, and people always say, well, Dana White can make the fights. They fight the best fights. Yeah, that's because when a motherfucker fight, they get credit for the fight, and then they can fight somebody else. Like, that's it. Fight, stay active, fight 4 times a year, 3 times a year. Shit, if you knock people out fast, you can fight 5 times a year, get a whole lot of money, get paid, run through a division, and ain't nothing left but for the 3 or 4 names of guys that's been ducking you or at the top. Like, that's it.
All I'm saying is where you are in your career determines if you're a credible opponent or not.
That's always going to be the case for every person. So listen, what's good? Listen, and I know you're going to think I'm playing shenanigans, but every time when one comes up, I'm going to go, you see, Fred, there's another one right there. It don't matter. I don't care if it's EJ. I don't care if it's Deontay. I don't care if it's AJ. Whoever it is, and I say it, then it's like, oh, fuck. Well, no, this is a little different. No, it can't be different. When these guys fight, we want to see them fight, right? You like boxing, right? You love boxing.
Yes.
You want to see guys active,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
The whole reason why you hate Chris Eubank Jr. because he's not active enough, right? And then he's active, and it's like, oh, yeah, I didn't realize he fought. Okay, well, I don't like the guys he fought. Okay, well, I mean, it's just going to keep being something. And boxing going to keep losing because we're not giving these dudes credit. The guys that's getting in here fighting.
Okay. So you talking about big pitch, just give them credit just for fighting. Yeah, I give them credit just for fighting, but in terms of quality of opponents, no, you gotta I don't think quality of opponents, but if you're fighting 2 tough fights and 1 okay fight, that's fine. Is that the point you're making?
No, my whole point started with Demetrius Andrade, and you said, "Oh, well, it doesn't matter. You can fight Chris Eubank Jr. I don't like neither one of the guys." I said, "What's the reason you don't like them?" You remember that? And he was like, I just don't care for him. Like, it has nothing I don't know if it has anything to do with their fighting style. It's just, well, no, if you say that, that's cool. Fighting style is cool. If that's what you say, you could do your Canelo. I understand, payday. If you want to get on your Canelo Alvarez right now, that's cool. I don't like his fighting style. That sounds weird to me, but hey, we two different
you're
people.
speaking to the crowd. You're not speaking to your point. I don't. You're not making a point. I have no idea where we're going with this conversation. If a fighter is over the hill, a fighter is over the hill.
You try to get one little point.
No, if Arthur Abraham is over the hill, I just looked at it. If Arthur Abraham is over the,
okay. I know all of it. I know you basically what you're doing is you kind of roll everything up so you can keep the Demetrius Andrade hate.
No, I don't hate Demetrius Andrade. No, you're playing victim right now. No, you're playing victim role right now. You're playing to the crowd. I don't. If he's not
playing to the crowd,
you are playing. About you are.
The majority of people in here are not Demetrius Andrade fans. The majority of people in here have been rooting for Jermall Charlo or Jermall Charlo over Demetrius Andrade. So how can I be playing to the crowd?
Because you're telling me that I'm doing some like emotional plea. So I don't know where we're going with this.
Well, you stopped me about 5 times.
Go ahead. I'll be quiet.
No. There's no okay. Go ahead. You don't like Demetrius Andrade. You don't like Bud Crawford. And and there's certain fighters that you don't like, and you're okay not to like them. I was just asking for the reason that you didn't.
I know, but you're still speaking to the crowd. That's still What's your point? I don't like them. I don't like them. I don't like them. Now, what's the proof? Now, where's the meat of it?
Yeah, you're right, Jay. Everything. Yeah. My arms are in the air. Not that I'm giving up, but go. You score, Fred.
What's the point? You haven't made a point yet. Prove your point.
Every time I'm proving a point, Fred, you start screaming. Now we're not in the barbershop, in the beauty salon.
I'm not screaming. No, you're getting sensitive right now. But yeah, prove your point because you're so over the hill on Andrade. You're not making sense. Make the point.
I'm so over the hill.
Yeah, you like in love with Andrade, and I'm fine. You can love him.
Man, see now there you go. Talking about playing to the crowd. Now
I am playing that. I did. I absolutely did. But I can admit it. I can admit what I just did. You can't. I just want you to make a point that says Chris Eubank is a worthy opponent at this point. What has he done in his career that makes him an opponent when we got Charlo, Munguia, whoever else? How does Chris Eubank fit in there? And he has yet to win a big fight.
Okay, so again, let me go here. Okay. Gennady Golovkin, Jermall Charlo. Let's say, for example, Demetrius Andrade fights both of those guys and then he wins. Let's say, hypothetically speaking, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Then who's left for him to fight? The only other guys in the division that are ranked by probably 2 or 3 of the sanctioning bodies would be Lara or Murata or Chris Eubank or Jaime Munguia. Right? So you're saying, where does he fit in here? That's where he fits in. He's a top 10 guy. I didn't say I wanted to see that fight over Jermall Charlo. I didn't say I wanted to see that fight over Gennady Golovkin. I threw out the names of the people that was there and said, what do you guys think about these? If this fight was made, would he get credit for this fight? And then when it got to Chris Eubank, you went on usually what you do with Al Heyman and the rest of the brothers. You said,
you're speaking to the crowd. You're speaking to the crowd. I speak to the point. I'm saying, all I'm saying is, show me that he is a credible opponent. He won that belt because the guy was winning. He got injured. Show me on his box rec that tells us he is a worthy opponent outside of the top 5 need to fight. If Andrade's fighting him, then that means Charlo can fight the other one. He can't fight both of them in the same night.
Okay.
And because Manny Pacquiao just beat Keith Thurman, I'm not putting it just age. If you're where are you in your career? Manny Pacquiao is still an exceptional fighter based off his last opponent. Is Chris Eubank an exceptional fighter based off his last opponent?
No, Fred.
He's not.
Right.
I mean, let's go through his, because I don't know his resume.
No. I said no. So get to your point.
No, that's my point.
I said no. Get to your point.
No, and that's my point. That's the point. But I'm curious, though. I'm personally curious as to his resume, so I can have an understanding. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I don't mind being wrong.
I just told you he fought Liam Williams. Before that, he fought against Luke Keeler. Before that, he fought against Selecki, and then he fought this Russian guy.
I'll tell you.
Before that.
I'll tell you right now where his record at. Okay, here it is right here. He fought Marcus Morrison.
Oh, you talking about Chris Eubank?
Yeah, Chris Eubank. Well, he beat James Nagel. I stand corrected. He beat James Nagel by unanimous decision. So he beat him. That's why it's important to have facts. So that makes him credible. He beat James Nagel. And
no, it's not. It's not. It don't make him credible. But go ahead.
I'm telling you, it makes him a credible opponent. I didn't know I forgot he fought James Nagel, and I watched that fight.
I said this already, and you disagreed with it, and you said that he wasn't credible.
You did ask me, but I didn't know. I didn't know that you were saying, because you said you didn't tell me that he fought him. You said, is he a credible opponent? I said, yeah. I didn't know that he had fought him. So yeah, I would say he is a credible opponent. I stand corrected. I don't mind being wrong. I don't, just get to the truth. Matt Coraball, he won. That he didn't really win. He was losing by 2 rounds. He was losing both rounds. James Nagel was a credible opponent. It was his retirement fight. So where is he in his career? I know that was his retirement fight, because he said he was retiring after that fight. So if you deem, I think James Nagel is credible. So here he lost to George Groves. He beat Yari Yerim in the 3rd round. So yeah, he's credible. He's credible. He's the last person to get in, I would say. If it's 6, he's number 6.
So we could have finished this 15 minutes ago with that.
No, all we had. That's why box rec is important. You come with facts.
I already went through his resume. I mentioned those names. You don't remember me talking about?
I said you're right. I said you're right. I didn't hear that. I was just, because I don't think Avery Yerbrum is credible. Like, I think he's just, because the last time I saw him,
I don't think.
But when you put it,
I don't think.
But when you put it, but when you put it in context, 5 years ago, he's a credible opponent. Is he a credible opponent today? No. But 5 years ago, Yeardrum is a credible opponent. He knocked him out in the 3rd round. So I'm wrong.
So, okay, so we're looking at just Charlo, I guess. That's it. Just looking at Charlo. So,
you ain't pull up Charlo's box rec?
No. I don't care. I just want to see fights. At this point, I want to see fights. We know the names of all of the players. I want to see fights. And, some of y'all have gotten so used to not seeing these guys get in the ring often that you get accustomed to that, to these dudes not being in there. I want to see these dudes fight 4 to 5 times a year. How you an amateur and you fought 5 times in a month, and then you fought, 37 times in a year, and then all of a sudden, as soon as you turn pro, now you can't even fight once a quarter. That will never make sense to me. And I know there's going to be, but the level of competition, well, everybody's not fighting top 10 or top 6 opponents in every one of their fights. So these guys need to be active. Look at your brother, boy, your brother in here.
Man, he's a world champion, dog, and he won. He beat an elite champion his last fight. That makes him credible, Because if you're not gonna if you're not gonna make Manny credible, then I mean, God, I mean, no old fighter is credible. I mean, he is the apex of old credible opponents, older credible opponents.
Yeah, who said that he wasn't credible?
No, I'm just saying I'm not basing it on age. I'm basing on where they are in their career. If you would have told me, or if I would have listened to you and he said he fought him 5 years, and I do remember you saying it now, then I'll say, yeah, Yeardrum is good. He came over here and he thought he was better than what he was, and he got beat. Good. But he at that time he was an undefeated prospect and people thought he was good. So yeah, I give him credit. I'm giving you were right, I was wrong. Robert says maybe Eubank's credible if his name was your Bankovich. Shit, he probably could win some US Opens in tennis if his name was Eubankovich. Oh man.
Yeah. Well, at the end of the day, listen, I know we already saw who Jermall is. And we really saw who he was once the David Benavidez conversation started. But even with true colors being revealed, the hate will still come from, because people, it's tough for a grown man to say, I'm sorry, or I apologize, or I was wrong. Right. And since people have this hate because we loved the Charlos and thought they were going to be, a different representation for us as people and also as fighters, we jumped on that train, and then they ended up not being who we thought they would be in terms of humans, in terms of men. I think still Jermall has a lot of talent and skill in the ring. Jermall too, but I wasn't going to start making excuses when Jermall was one of my favorite fighters, probably was the one. So I wasn't going to start making excuses for him when he started talking about getting vaccines and all of this type of weird shit. That ain't how we get down. Our people take fades. No matter where you at, you in Brownsville, Brooklyn, anywhere around there, you from East Oakland, you from South Central, Watts, Detroit, our people, we take fades. And you can't turn nothing down. You can't turn down no fades. So when you turn down a fade for no reason at all, and you're getting paid for it, big money, and the race element is going to be there, it's going to be a lot of people tuned in. It's a big fight, the biggest fight of your career, and you turning down a fight for no reason at all. Yeah, that wasn't a good look. And I specifically, and I know how to talk, and I know how to set up a question for people when they come here in an interview, and they have no idea. Half of the people in the chat know what I'm doing. You know what I'm doing, but that person don't know. Mm-hmm. So when Ronnie was here and I asked him, can Jermall make 160? He said, well, he can still make it, but he'll be moving up to 168. He's really big for the division. I'm sorry, Jermall, my bad. And then fast forward just a few months later, he's like, no, 168 is big for me. I don't know if I can make it. See, this is a contradiction. And if he was already like Coach Kev came in here yesterday, and I asked specifically about weight class, I said, can Erickson make 147? He said, hell no. It was easy and done. And if he come in, and he said, oh, now I'm gonna fight 60 or 47. All right, cool, something different. But people built up this love for the Charlos and the hate for Boo Boo. And that hate still stands, even though we saw Jermall's true colors. Anyway,
I don't think it's hate. I think people are on board with this fight.
Well, some people are.
I would the chat I'm reading.
People who are boxing fans are on board with this fight. People who are fans of fighters are not.
Oh, I see what you're saying. No, I think they need to fight. I think. I'm sorry.
I still like Jermall. Don't get it fucked up or twisted. But I keep saying Boo Boo because if I say another name, then that's what people gonna start going with. I'm not saying no other name. I'm gonna keep saying Demetrius Andrade until y'all fight. That's why I say Boo Boo every day. I don't give a fuck about the Jaime Munguia fight more than I care about the Andrade fight. I don't care about the Murata fight. I don't care about those other fights. I want you to fight Demetrius Andrade.
Sure, I'm with it.
So, and until that happened, and when that fight is over, if you win that fight, then shit, I'm gonna be telling Demetrius Andrade, man, you gotta go fight Gennady Golovkin. Golovkin, GGG. I'm gonna keep saying that. And then he win that fight, then we go to the next name. But that's what it's gonna be. We're not gonna be jumping around and keep just mentioning names all day, every day for no reason. These dudes will never fucking get it. So, boxing fans want to see that fight. You know, one thing I love about when I listen to Dante, he always say these dudes don't want to see their favorite fighter fight against somebody good because they want to protect their record. Shit, I want these dudes to fight. I want to see who really the best dude is.
Sure.
Shit. Andrade, you undefeated. Jermall, you undefeated. Shit, I want to see who the best is, who the real dog. And why can't they fight 2 or 3 times?
Sure.
Canelo, you fought against Golovkin twice and probably going to fight him a 3rd time. Maybe, who knows? So shit, why y'all can't get down and fight 2 or 3 times and make money together? I think Jermall feels like he's got that same thing. And this is one thing that Clarissa kind of rubbed me with. Why can't you get money with Raquel? You can make money with all the European girls while you and his sister can't make no money. Get diva'd up, be fine and thick as fuck and looking good at the press conference, and y'all both know how to talk and how to sell a fight. That'll be huge for our community. And both y'all get some bread. And Jermall has the same thing where he feels like since he probably making more money per fight than Andrade, that he ain't gonna, fuck that. On my watch, he ain't finna make a dime. And it wasn't nothing to him. That was a fight with your brother. So it wasn't like how Keith Thurman was being a bitch with Arrow and kept moving the goalposts, saying do this and then do this and then all right, I'm gonna fight him in a year. Give him a year and a quarter. Give him 2 years. Oh, he's a beast. I don't know yet. Like, just kept moving it and moving it. So you're like, you know what? You did this to me. Fuck you. So if it was Jermall, it'd be a little different. This is Jermall now. Yeah, Hotel Simone, you said too much like right. Facts on facts on facts. Yeah. Jay Dixon said, called her a bitch off top. She's acting like Bud when it comes to fighting her. Yep, Jay Dixon. Yeah. Man, listen, we had these conversations with these people in here. Shit, I got notebooks and I got the notes in there. So I'll be flipping through them and I can go through them and remember the questions that I asked. And sometimes it's shit, a question I didn't even get a chance to ask, but it's there because I done looked at an interview or read an article. I may not get it off as quickly as L-Dub or Big Tank, because they got sharp brains and they remember this shit real quick. DJ, mainly because the other champions in their weight class won't fight them. Yeah. Getting better. Mr. Miyagi, West Baltimore said, Charlo not getting better. All his fights look the same.
I'll probably ask Benavidez to come on in August. He has a fight in August, so August sometime maybe. I'll call
him. Yeah. Yeah, Taylor Bell always making excuses. Yeah. Let me see. Pound for Pound Sports Entertainment. Hawthorne said Floyd moved the goalpost with the Thurman fight too, though. Picasso said Fred versus DB in a 50-yard dash. Not the 100 yards because y'all kind of over the hill. Shit, Fred the over the hill. When should I ain't over the hill like Fred? Fred the old man. Shit. Yeah, I don't know. Probably not today though. Fred got an 8-pack and shit. Fred been running and shit every day, working out hard as hell. Fred in camp.
Yeah, I got this big sweater on. They food, man. They think I'm big. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Y'all got the sweater in the internet version. Shit, I see him. Yeah, Fred like the size of my thigh right now. Yeah. Let's see. The Village Brother. He said, "You right, DB." Shout out to the Village Brother. What up, Cletus? Let's see. Hold on. Let me see. Fred got little legs, said Presidential Mike. Run like a kid. Man. Let me see. Picasso said this was a difficult decision. Yeah, Jay Dick said I want people to become consistent. People went on Charlo for fight Montiel, but were quiet as fuck when Benavidez fought Ellis. Talk to him, man. The guy's gonna get credit. They not gonna get credit. You know. And I want to see fights.
I think that was a different scenario because they were tied up, but we do gotta, and we did hold him accountable for losing that belt on the scale in the shop. So I think that Benavidez is playing catch up a little bit, and he deserves as much criticism as you want to give him for losing weight in quarantine, although it was the first week of quarantine, second week of quarantine for PBC, so they were working out some things. But you know, this is win a results based business. You know, you make 168, you keep your belt. Then I'll be honest, I wish he would have made weight because I want to see how Canelo would have moved.
Right.
I think about that a lot. I don't think about it a lot, but
I think about it.
I'm very. Yeah, we're thinking the same thing. Go ahead.
Yeah. Shout out to Cameron Renfro in the building with the $11 super chat. Appreciate you, man. He said, if Canelo beats Caleb Plant, do you think he moves up to fight Bivol, or does he stay at 168 and fights Benavidez? I don't think that, based off of his history, I don't see him doing neither of the two. I think David Benavidez will probably likely end up fighting against one of the other guys that we mentioned that's at 168 that moves up, or somebody else that's there. He'll fight against a Daniel Jacobs or a Golovkin that moves up, or an Andrade that moves up, even a Jaime Gill, somebody else. And then Canelo will use the excuse, I don't like his style. I'm not going to fight Mexicans. He'll find a way out. And because he's got these crazy, fanatical, ridiculous, diehard fans, and shout out to them for being fanatical people, they will accept it. They'll put no pressure on them. Of course, big media won't put no pressure on them because they want to make sure that the pressure is on, other fighters. So, yeah, they'll praise him for all of his victories and glorify everything that he does. So, hell no, he don't go up to fight Bivol or to fight Beterbiev, unless one of them just starts looking like shit and lose 2 fights in a row. And then gets the belt back, and then he'll go up and say he beat another light heavyweight champion. But yeah, I don't see neither one of those fights happening. You, bro? You, Fred?
I really think Benavidez and Canelo can happen, but Benavidez got to bring something to the table. But guess what? He got all the belts. You know what I mean? Like I think the media will put pressure on him if David Benavidez brought something to the party. Should Benavidez move up and fight Bivol? Nah. I think he has to get a fight at 68. I think 175 puts him in no man's land.
Yeah.
He's gonna have to do what Errol Spence is doing. Errol Spence says, I got 2 fights at 147, and I know what I need to do to stay in to get the results that I want. Got to make sacrifices. And I think just based off what Earl looks like, he's making the sacrifices in between fights.
Yeah, I think Canelo would get less criticism if he also did that. If he said, listen, I'm going to stay here, and by 2022, I won't fight at this weight class anymore, or I have 4 more fights here, no more than 5 fights maybe. You know, if he gave a plan like that, and you talked about schedules all the time, right? If he gave us a schedule or a timeline, then people will go, all right, well, this is what he said, so should we got to wait until the next move? Right. But we don't get that. Pound for pound sports entertainment, Hawthorne said, just give us more 50-50 fights. Yeah, man, listen, but that's all subjective because somebody's going to fight, and, you know, I mean, look at it this way. Who wins, Errol Spence or Bud Crawford? And then Errol Spence fans will go, oh, he's gonna work that body, he's gonna hit him, and then the Bud fans are gonna be like, no, he too fast for Earl, and he gonna outbox him, and Earl ain't the same since accident. It ain't never gonna be 50-50.
Talking about the consensus, though. We talking about the consensus. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't think there'll ever be a general consensus. I mean, yeah.
I think Canelo is at his apex in weight, though. Like I think that's his weight class, 168. Like if he goes up, it'll be for a special occasion. I think that's where, and he's gonna start catching weight. 169, 170. He's gonna do things like that. But I think that I don't think he's a 175 guy. I think Arthur Benavidez, that'll be some rock'em sock'em stuff, man. That'll be some good stuff.
Canelo and better be it?
Yeah, I think that's some good stuff right there.
Shit. I think he put him on Canelo. Canelo will really.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Oh yeah, I
think Canelo would be moving and fighting a different style. He'd be moving much more than we've ever seen him move before.
It'll be very entertaining. That's an entertaining fight on paper. It looks like,
Yeah, watching Canelo get beat up will be entertaining.
You just don't like Canelo, man.
No, I don't like Canelo. I can't stand Canelo. Yep, I don't like him. I don't like many things that he's done. It ain't like one or two.
I mean, he's definitely worked the system. He's worked the system, and it's benefited him. He got popped. He
dope head. He was the way he ducked Demetrius, the way he ducked Charlo, the way he ducked Demetrius Andrade. This is the second duck.
Oh, that's why, because he ducked Andrade. Yeah, I don't think
no, but before that.
Oh yeah, I mean yeah. Because I remember, thank God, Child the Champ Side. I remember Champ Side playing the clips when he's like, "You're in a great position." I don't think he's ducking anybody this year. I just think he got the perfect storm, man. I mean, I don't think Canelo's done no ducking this year. I think he got the Roy.
He told Demetrius Andrade. He told what's our good brother name that just got hired by ESPN?
Oh no, who just got hired by ESPN? Oh, Brian Custer. Brian Custer.
He told Brian Custer, he was like, no, he said the same thing. I don't like his style. I got other plans.
Yeah, but I'm saying.
And then he comes to the press conference, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. All of a sudden, you an Italian mobster and shit.
What I'm saying is, what I'm saying by Canelo got the perfect storm is he's going after the belts. He wants history at 168. So if he can't, I mean, the people that got the belts are the people that got the belts. I mean, Roy Jones had to create opponents as well. Is nothing he could do, at 168 when he fought there. So I think that's why I would have been curious to see how he would have maneuvered with David Benavidez having the Mexican WBC belt. That would have been really compelling to me. Would that fight have been in September and Caleb Plant been in May? Or I'm very interested. So we'll never know. But as a story is being told to us now, we got to see who he's going to fight in December, because he's going to fight Plant in September, and he's been fighting consistently in December. So he fought Fielding and he fought the UK champion in December. So his fight in September will tell us,
Yeah, great. Tank said, Saul Alvarez told us, he told Andrade, you're never going to get the fight.
Yeah,
and he told him that this year.
Mm-hmm.
So it wasn't like that was a couple of years ago. Man, that's a duck.
I don't think he's ducking a guy at 160. I don't think he's ducking him. If he was at 168 with a belt, did he duck him when he was in the at 154 when he had the last belt? Yes.
Yeah.
You can say that. But he's not ducking him at 168. If Andrade was fighting at 168, if he had a fight at 168 and was in the middle of the had a belt at 168 and he says, well, I don't want to fight him because he has a belt, that's a duck.
If all the cards were on the
160.
table,
Thank you. I'm sorry.
if all the stars were aligned, man. Listen, that shit ain't.
Well, that's what he's
Man,
doing. That's what he's done this year. He's been consistent for the past year. I'm just speaking the truth. He's been consistent at. I want to do something that's never been done. Mexicans don't go up to 168. He wants to make history for his countrymen, and that's just it. I don't know another Mexican that I've seen at 168 for real. Of the top of my head, I can't think of no one Mexican 168. Did Oscar fight at 68?
David Benavidez.
Yeah, right. I wouldn't even thought of him. That's funny you say that. But David Benavidez, somehow from a historical perspective.
Oh, come on, don't do that.
No,
Don't
I'm
do
not.
that.
I'm not changing it. I'm saying from a historical perspective, who has done what Canelo is doing? I'm adding a new question. I'm not changing it. David Benavidez, you're correct. But from a
David Benavidez is doing what he's doing. Jay Dixon just mentioned it right there.
Who?
Canelo got cracked for doping, and so did David Benavidez. You know what I'm saying? Jay Dixon said Benavidez paved the way for this weak-ass Canelo shit, being a cokehead and an excessive eater. Yeah, man, I really, really like David Benavidez. But yeah, he fucked up by doing that.
Yeah, he's a young kid. I'm not blaming him for it, but it's cocaine. It wasn't like he was taking steroids. He got popped for doing.
I know, I'm just reaching.
Okay, all right, cool. Dion, I'm not gonna hang that over his head when the guy done, and he's been clean the past 4 fights. So he's obviously learned his lesson. This off topic, but do you think Spence and Jermall fight each other when Spence move up? Also, Shakur just showed you some love on Twitter. Who showed love to me? He ain't show me no love on Twitter for sure. I don't know why. I've never had, but I appreciate it. Tell him we said thank you.
Yeah, shit. Now fuck with Mr. Bounce. He gonna ask him something crazy.
Yeah.
Ask him something real.
Tell Shakur I said thank you. Go everyone. I don't have Twitter, so everybody go to. I have Twitter, but I don't use it. But
who just told you that?
Dion White.
All right. Shout out to D-Dub.
Oh, he did? What'd he say? What'd he say to me on Twitter?
Why you typing that? Let me see. Robert Brown said Canelo cheated and they changed the rules for him. Then he ran to a division full of Europeans, and all of a sudden,
that's true. All that's true. I'm telling you the honest truth, DB. I'm not lying to you. When they changed the rules, it was very important for Mauricio Suleiman to get him the belt. It's very apparent. It's very apparent. We're not gonna play no games and sugarcoat the shit. I'm saying this. He has been consistent this year saying, I want the belts. Benavidez let himself down and let the boxing public down because guess what? It would have put him in a precarious position. You know what I mean?
Man, Hustle Slim just made a comment. He said cocaine to mask the PEDs.
It could be, but I don't know that. Everything is a masking. You get what I'm saying? So
yeah. Damn, I want to see what's up with this shout out. Damn, you can't. Damn, somebody got to send it to you.
Oh man, he shouted me out for real. I'm shocked. Shakur Stevenson said barbershop conversation be speaking some truth. He not always right, but he right about some of you fraud ass motherfuckers. A lot of people going against the grain out here. It's crazy. Shakur Stevenson shouted me out. I appreciate that, Shakur, because he's never been in an interview with me. You know what I mean? So tell him we said thank you. Y'all go to him and put them barbershop signs for me for us. You know, we're a community. We all gotta be great. So tell him we said thank you, man. And
do it on Instagram too.
Do it on Instagram. Yeah. And he say he's not always right, but yeah, he probably read what I said about Jermall. You know what I mean? Like fuck that gangster shit, man. Fuck that. I'm serious, man. And I know I'm not perfect. You know what I mean? But that gangster shit got to die, man. Like Jermall's response to everybody is motherfuck you. I'm gonna kill you. Huh? You're a fighter. If a fighter challenges you, challenge him. You understand what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, man, I just think that it's important. It's important. Yeah, I remember that. I was there. I heard. See, people don't know I was there. I heard what he said. I heard what he said to Jared Hurd. I was there. I heard it with my ears. I heard it. I was there. I'm not dragging Jermall. I'm just making the point that I had a great point. I had a great point about growth. Fuck. Damn.
Catch it.
It'll come back. It'll come back to me. But I had a great quote about growth here, but I lost it. So, but oh yeah, okay. This is what I was gonna say. If you guys hang around me in boxing, and 100 out of 100 will tell you this about Fred. I am harder on white media. Oh, I didn't even see your super chat because I was looking at my phone looking for his quote. Sorry. So Maul is considered ducking Benavidez because he called him out. Never had a fight at 168, but Canelo ain't ducked. Fred, you crazy. No, Maul calls everybody out and then backtracks. That's the point I'm making. So, but what I was going to say, I'm intentionally aggressive towards, I apologize too, Mike, for missing the beginning. I'm intentionally aggressive towards white media. Purposely. You know why? For the very opposite of the Charlos. I don't care how it goes down with them. I don't care. Don't care. I done stood nose to nose with Dan Raphael, Mike Coppinger, Steve Kim. Y'all saw Steve Kim on camera, but it's happened more times than that. All of them. I'm very intentional with them. Very intentional. If that white boy was 18, you know what I would have said to him? But it's all fun and games because he's 13, and y'all know my personality, and I'm not gonna go hard on a 13-year-old kid. So we'll leave it at that. And keep on calling in, Bryce. I think you could be an asset. But the point I'm making is this. I'm always cognizant of being a trailblazer as best I can. I'm gonna fall short. I'm not perfect. I'm not a leader. I'm not none of that. We all fall short, but I'm cognizant of it. I'm very cognizant of it. You understand? So that's where I'm at with this, you know. So yeah, happy born day, Percy Jackson. Yeah, man. It's important that we be better at that, you know, because it's hard because of the programming. We've been programmed to think white is right. We've been programmed. Like we go to tell a kid to go from private school to Stanford is programming. You understand? That's programming right there. We don't see it as programming. We see this. We're going to go to the best school possible. They say Stanford is the best school. They said Harvard is the best school. That's programming. You know, so we're learning. And that's why this platform is the truth. You know, I said I was wrong today. So I don't mind being wrong for the truth. So but Jermall was going.
UCLA don't teach what Farrakhan teach.
Say it again, please.
I said UCLA can't teach what Farrakhan teach.
UCLA can't teach. No, absolutely not.
Yeah.
Absolutely
Some
not.
real education.
So I'm saying that Jermall is going to learn, but he's not going to get a lot of our money now because you feel disrespected. Just like when I said Floyd said this is a highway robbery, Floyd was calling me a bitch. Like, I'm a bitch now? Like, you just gonna rob my money? You just gonna take my money from me? You just gonna take my money from me, dog? Come on, man. You ain't gonna do me like that, man. Not when I've earned every dollar. You know what I mean? Like, I've literally earned every dollar. I've, you know, and y'all have as well. We work, these hands work every day. You know, I had to paint today, you know, so it's you know, so but it's a great deal of love in the shop, and I'm glad we're here every night. And yes, DB. Anything on Canelo? Anything else on Canelo? Anything else on your favorite fighter, Andrade? How do you pronounce his name?
Andrade.
Okay, thank you. Because I've been calling him Andrade. Andrade. Okay, thank you. The E is silent.
Well, so you know he's Cape Verdean.
Yeah.
And for people who know, you know where Cape Verde is. Cape Verde is basically south of Casablanca, which should be African property, but it's property of Spain. For those Spaniards and Portuguese, as you all know, they rape, rob, pillage, and steal. But anyway, so the Cape Verdes are mixed with those people, and so obviously the name would be a Spanish name, but but it's not.
Yeah,
you know,
I get it. So my name would be
Federico.
Yeah, whole. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, it's just want to wear. Yeah, that outfit was terrible. How about your boy with that outfit? Since we winding down, what was up with that? Was that a DBism?
Man, listen, I don't think I have to say anything, but I will say this though. It was supposed to be some Prince type stuff, and
that shit wasn't Prince.
Man, listen. You can say what you want to, and I don't care because that's not my stilo.
I thought that was like some.
I'm sorry. I don't like it on. I don't like it on Prince. I don't like it on Andrade. But for the same people that will call Prince the GOAT and will glorify it, but since they don't like Demetrius Andrade, then they call it.
You say that, man. Stop playing to the crowd, man. No, man, don't say it. You are. They don't like Andrade. No, the shit is horrible, dog. The shit is horrible. You know what I mean? And
but I also think that, you know what I'm saying, anybody that come in wearing Gucci slippers with a Gucci belt, I think that shit is faggoty and weird.
You do? You think that's faggoty and weird? I think they paid too much money. I don't think it's faggoty and weird.
Nah, see that's faggoty and weird because they are so matter of fact, that's probably even more weird than what he's doing. So he's doing something that's his own style, and even though that ain't my thing, and I don't like the way it looks. But for these dudes that are sucking up to these European and Italian designers that don't give two shits and one fuck about them, call them a monkey to their face, and they still go out and wear Gucci belts and wear Gucci slip-ons. So yeah, and then they got pants that are tapered. That shit ain't made for us. We got thighs, we got glutes. You know what I'm saying? We got muscles in our legs. You know what I'm saying? And so they wear these little ass pants that's tapered around the ankle, that's up too high, showing their socks. And then they got to sag they pants. That shit is weird. For these dudes bedazzling their pants and shit, that shit is weird.
Yeah, I thought Andrade was trying to be like the British is coming, Paul Revere. That's what I thought he was trying to be.
No, I mean, whatever it is, that shit looked funny and weird to me.
Yeah, so I thought he was trying to be. I forget what they're called. What are they called? Pilgrims, some shit like that. I don't know. He was trying to be something like that.
Weird said he looked like he was wearing a Quaker Oats outfit.
Yeah, Quaker out. Yeah, something like that. He was something. Quakers are Christians though. So, what I was gonna say? Yeah, yeah. I don't think I just think it's overpriced, man. But I do with falling in line with trends though. As I told you guys, I fell victim to that as well, and I've since outgrown it. But I can understand where young kids are, and that's why it takes like OGs in a barbershop to have these consistent conversations because they don't know. Young kids don't know. I think you get about 30, you know, you're like, man, I'm not paying $500 for a belt no more. You know, like yeah, you know, you learn the value of money. But if we consistently talking about this, they'll get it sooner. You know, I wish I could have had a show like this when I was, you know, 20 in college. I would have loved to listen to this shit, you know, and call in and, you know, give my 2 cents every night.
Yeah, I'd have been trying to fight the whole chat. For real, yeah.
Oh man,
Andre, but that turtleneck, yeah. But see, here we go. People gonna stick with that shit now. That weird ass shirt, and that's gonna be the whole thing.
Well, it was a weird ass shirt, DB.
I know. We already established that. So now let's move on. He had a weird ass shirt on. His dressing style was
weird. But everybody's had a weird shirt on. Mel has probably had a weird shirt on. Maul has had a weird shirt. Floyd had boots on. Like, you know.
That's the point. That's the point, though, Fred. That nobody's gonna stop at what Mel was wearing. They're not gonna stop.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We clown Floyd's boots. We will clown any. The barbershop will clown any fighter. I know we've only been in existence for 2 years, but we will clown any fighter. No one is immune. No one. If Deontay Wilder has a fucked up outfit, we gonna laugh for an hour. That's just our energy. It ain't like we don't love them, but that shit we gonna laugh.
No, come on. You quit missing the point. Now you're playing to the crowd.
No, I'm not playing.
Oh,
now you're gonna take my word. You only. Oh yeah, look at you playing to the crowd. I'm being 100. Like
I know, but listen. Just listen to what I'm saying.
Okay,
just listen. My point is, we talked about the shirt. We laughed at the shirt. It's faggoty. It's ugly. It's weird. Okay,
yes.
Cool. Now let's move on. Now let's not continue to talk about that to be like, oh, the guy with the shirt. No, we're talking about the dude that wants the smoke. That's what we're talking about. So let's not turn the attention. Let's keep talking about the fight.
And I'll disagree with you because he wore the shirt for the attention. So he has never seen that shirt the same way he wore the other shirt in the press conference. So if someone remembers him for the shirt did its job. So that doesn't take away from his boxing skills and him being a world champion.
Okay, Fred. Okay.
But feel free to defend your fighter, though. Feel free. It's your platform. It's your platform. Feel free to defend your fighter. It is. It's your fighter. You're in love with him, man. It's cool because I'm like that with Wilder. Like but I'm also cognizant of the truth too. Like you know, I mean, if you catch me on the lie, you got me, dog. You got me. But it's your fighter, and I did this show purposely for you. I didn't know. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, man, he's really an Andrade fan. I'm even saying his name correctly because you just taught me. I've been saying Andrade since I've known him. I don't know him, but since I've heard him in 2008 when he went to the Olympics, right? Did he go to the Olympics? Yeah, so you know, so
anyway, I love my people, and if he one of my people and he fighting, yeah, I rock with him. You know, and until he,
I respect that.
And yeah, until he do something, so shit ain't nobody gonna knock me off of that. You can clown all you want to, shit. You know.
Well, get him in the shop. Get him in the shop. Get him in the shop.
I fuck with Bud, but you know, Bud, and as we all know, Bud did and said some weird shit and disrespected us. So when they do that, you take a step back. You know, he didn't do nothing that was as crazy as what Charlo just did.
Grandma, they down here playing to the crowd again. Oh, he just gonna put my quote on. You just gonna put my quote on a t-shirt, huh? This motherfucker. Oh, he ain't never said it playing to the crowd. Now he go, oh, he playing to the crowd again. Look at this nigga, man. Oh, man, you can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. Now playing to the crowd is his now. Okay. All right. It's cool. Yeah. It's cool. You know what I mean? It's cool. We good.
Shit, man. Yeah. Hey, make sure we keep that in the chat every day now. Hell yeah. Playing to the crowd. They got to be on the shirts and hats. Hell yeah.
Playing to the crowd. By the way, oh man. Okay. Yeah, playing to the crowd.
Floyd rocking that Chuck Mangione.
And make sure you guys go subscribe to DB. Get to 1,000. He going live.
Going live.
Mm-hmm.
Live.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, so let me tell you this quick story, man. So yeah, we done with boxing, all right? I'm tell you two.
It's your show. This honestly, I thought you were gonna hang out the whole night. But anyways, go ahead.
Yeah. So Reggie posted a video earlier, right?
Of a girl with a fat ass? What was she?
No. It was
not that one.
A video about a Jamaican guy working at Domino's or in pizza place.
Okay.
Right.
Uh-huh.
So if y'all saw that on IG, y'all can go check it out.
I ain't been on IG yet today, really, but I'll watch. I'll go to it. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go to it now. Go ahead.
Yeah. So the guy's working there, and I'm not even gonna tell you the whole thing because I don't want to spoil it, so y'all can go and watch it and really get the comedy out of it.
Do it have music?
No. As a matter of fact, go on and rock.
Okay, thank you. All right. And go subscribe to Reggie O on Instagram. Reggie, he got 14 numbers in his name. So feel free to go subscribe to Reggie. Reggie 76 5 I can't even read numbers. Damn, that's sad.
5-4-3-2 or 6-5-4-3.
The one in the dominoes. Okay.
Domino, yeah, going to rock that.
All right, cool. Yeah, I appreciate Shakur saying that about you and IDB, because I'll probably get a lot of the public credit, but it's all of us. You know what I mean? So
shout out to the queen that ain't here.
Yeah. Cameron. Oh, all right, Cameron. What are y'all? Oh, wait. We'll talk about that after this. Okay. Okay. Let me start it from the top. Okay.
Miranda, you come pick it up.
No. You gotta rewind.
Sir, me not care what you pay for.
Yeah, but I'm.
Sir.
Fred, you gotta rewind it because you gotta.
Okay, I'm waiting for it to get to the beginning. Okay.
Say it again.
Okay, I know how to get it to the beginning.
You got to go to another video, play hit play for a 6 second.
That complete the order?
Yes.
Is this for delivery or pickup?
Delivery.
Okay, address?
30 North Lake Avenue.
Okay, you're like 2 minutes away.
Yes.
So why you not come pick it up?
Excuse me?
Mr. So why you not come pick it up?
I'd rather have it delivered.
Let us know Miranda, you come pick it up.
But I'm paying for the service.
Sir, me not care what you pay for.
Yeah, but I'm.
Sir, you want the pizza? Yes or no?
Yes.
So come pick up the blowout pizza.
Yeah, but I'm paying for.
Sir, this location is officially closed forever. No call back.
Yes, a large pepperoni and a 2-liter Pepsi.
That complete the order?
Yes.
Is this for delivery or pickup?
Delivery.
Okay, address?
All right, Gad, you want to comment on that? What, is that your uncle?
Oh man,
Is that why you laugh?
That's just family. Period. So I made a comment and I was like, "Yo, my Caribbean people crazy as fuck," right? Mm-hmm. And immediately, like I don't know, maybe like a minute later, I get a thing from Instagram that tells me like hate speech or some shit, and that your account could be discontinued or whatever, right? So I'm like, I don't even want to hit okay, because I'm like, hitting okay is me being like, yeah, okay, I said something bigoted. Mm-hmm. So I just closed the app, and then so like 15 minutes later, I was gonna go post something, and I went back, and then my Instagram account was closed. They shut me down for saying that. My Caribbean people crazy as fuck.
Oh, for 24 hours or how long?
Oh shit! It didn't tell me nothing.
It tells you how. It's a couple minutes. I mean, it's a couple. It ain't nothing big. But all you got to do is type it in that day. I've never had a problem with that, but I've just type it in like, I said, it was a, it was, I don't know, play on words. I guess.
What I think it was, because there was also, I'm completely honest, I was on another chat at the same time too, and as a matter of fact, Deacon 305 sent it to me. It was a girl on Family Feud. Is it Family Feud? Yeah, it was Steve Harvey, and then he said, name 5 qualities of a zombie. And so the white girl hit the thing, and then they were stuck. She was like, they're black, right? So I looked. I'm like, hold on, zombie's black? I'm like, damn, am I tripping right now? I'm like, hold on.
I've never seen a black zombie.
So I hit Google real quick. I'm like, zombie images pop up, and of course they all like pale-faced, pale-faced creatures. So I was like, man, I put that in the comments. I was like, man, I had to look to make sure I wasn't tripping, and I put that in there that they was all pale-faced creatures. And then a Reggie video came like 10 minutes after that. So shit, it could have been for that one too.
Well, I'm sure they'll tell you. Cameron Renfro has a question. What are y'all thoughts on Zurdo Ramirez fighting Badu Jack? Also, if Mel becomes undisputed, should he move up and fight Andrade like they were supposed to? No, you already know he doing. Nah, Jamel's ego, he gonna stay at 54 as long as he can. Ain't no way in the hell he gonna fight Andrade. Man, no.
Yeah, he's not fighting.
Hell to the no. And Zuda Romanda's fighting Badu Jack. Yeah, I like that fight.
I like that fight too.
I really like that fight. Like that's a fight that I would circle. I like shit. Yeah, I think Zurdo's a good fighter. You know, Zurdo is a quiet guy. He got his black hat on. You know, he's overweight a lot recently. I remember when he was a champion, WBO champion or something like that. He kind of fizzed out a little bit, but you know, Badu Jack drives the speed limit, you know, and probably one of the more consistent men in character in terms of in the ring and outside the ring in boxing. You know, he's a gentleman. You know, we got many gentlemen in boxing, you know. So ain't no way in hell Mel gonna pay them sanctioning fees. Trust me. It's he needs it. And that's what gets him going. You know, that's what puts wind beneath his wings, those belts. You know, that gives him that power. You know, he fights for power, he fights for conditioning, you know.
Yeah.
So and you got to respect it. I'm not mad at him for it. It's just funny how it comes out, how he articulates it. It's just funny. That's funny to me. But you know, I understood what he was trying to say, you know. But yeah, he fights for endurance. But yeah.
Yeah. I agree, man. Yeah, I like that fight too. Pound for pound. Look at your family, man. Pound for pound sports entertainment.
What you say? What my brother
that's
say?
how DB sounds when you hating on Andrade.
What, the speed limit? What I sound like?
No. He was saying that's how I sound, like the Domino's guy on the phone.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
You do. Nah, Fred. Nah, Fred. You're not gonna move the goalpost. You in presidential Mike. No. You're not gonna move the goalpost, Fred. You a weirdo. No. You're not. Just answer the question, Fred. Oh, Fred, you a fool. No. That's him in presidential Mike going back and forth on me. No. See Fred. I didn't know I was in the ocean. Like, man, I didn't know I was a fish. Like, you know. So, anyways, that's
Man, Frederick and Charlo put it out clad.
Yeah, we drive 85.
Boy, I said like I don't I couldn't deal with that, Frederick.
85 miles an hour is the speed limit in Texas. They got guns and they drive 85 miles an hour. Fuck that shit. Nah.
Fred said he drive the speed limit.
I do drive the speed limit. I stay out the way. Like I don't fuck around. Like I told you, Fred is real cornball. I'm serious. I drive. Wait till we go to Vegas, nigga. That shit hit 77. That's the top I'll go. But I ain't driving though. That shit on his own. You know what I mean? I ain't fucking with it. I got pulled over going to. I wasn't driving, thank God, but I got pulled over going to Vegas. I learned my lesson. So. Yeah. So I'm going 77.
It sounds funny.
Speed limit 70. I'll go 77. I don't even think my Tesla's even seen 90. I've never driven my Tesla 90 miles an hour.
Rob G said Fred drive with the hazard zone.
Man, I'm a conservative motherfucker, man. I check my mirror and my shoulder. I'll be like this, man. I check twice. You know what I mean? I don't fuck around. I'm really a conservative driver, for real. I've been in one accident. It was my first week of driving. That's it. Mm-hmm.
This was crazy. Robert Brown said, "There are speed limits."
I know, right? Nah, and
I always get pulled over. Damn a speed limit.
And when you cut me off, I'll be like, man, it's okay. It's okay. I used to have bad road rage, but now I'm like, it's okay. It's okay. Thank you, Rue Gifted.
Rue Gifted said Shakur just shouted you out on Twitter, Fred. Oh, let us know about it, Rue. What did he say?
Yeah, what did he say? Fred drive. I don't drive with both hands now. Come on, B-Dub. Come on, man. You going a little too far now, nigga. Going a little too far.
And he keep on saying 10 and 2. 10 and 2.
10 and 2. But then you also gotta say my life doesn't require speed limits because I'm never on the freeway. You know, I'm only on the freeway. You know what I mean, DB? Like my life doesn't. I'm rarely on. I'm
surface streets.
Yeah, because I don't go far. I'm always 7-8 miles away from the house. So, for the most part, yeah.
Damn, Rue, he said, Shakur just said you speak real on Twitter. That's dope, Rue. Can you send it to Fred? Screenshot it and send it to Fred.
Yes,
DM it to him.
Yeah, appreciate it. Yeah.
I'll put it in your stories, and then we
yeah, and tell him thank you too. Tell Shakur we said thank you. Appreciate you, man. Good looking out. I don't drive slow now. I don't drive slow, but I'm always I do my best to stay 3 steps ahead. You know what I mean? Like at nighttime, I don't drive in the second lane. I drive in the first lane. You can't pressure me to make a left turn. Nah, I don't give a fuck if you don't make it, nigga. If I can't see, I ain't going. You know, like you ain't about to pressure me in this. No driver can pressure me in this shit. You can honk, you can do whatever you want. I'm a discount double check forever. Yeah. But you'll never know though. You won't know this. If I didn't tell you this, you wouldn't know. Because I'm not going under the speed limit. You know, I drive pretty, normal.
Yeah. I don't care if you drive slow, if you use your blinker, all of the stuff that's within the laws and the rules, I'm cool with that. I just don't want you running no yellow lights, trying to think that you can make it, or getting over lanes without using a blinker. Like those two right there, those will have us getting out the car, taking a fade.
Really?
Man. What?
So yellow
Getting
lights
without using your blinker.
So yellow lights,
Yeah,
you just stay for the red light.
Stay for the red.
I'm becoming that person. I'm literally becoming that person. Like, I'm not in a rush. Fuck it. Like,
because I always know because in LA, somebody always gonna be in something fast in the gutter lane.
Yeah.
And that light gonna be changing, and they gonna be driving through before the light even turn green.
Mm-hmm.
And if I'm in the passenger seat, you know what I'm saying? Like that's my life right there.
Yeah. And I don't text and drive. I pull over many times.
And look at this bully right here in the chat, man.
What you say?
Look at this bully. Only the bully would do that. It was an internet bully, not a traffic bully. Look at my brother Reg. He said, man, I have that road rage shit bad in street traffic. Yeah. Reggie out there grabbing people by the collar and shit.
Horns don't help focus. Yeah. I don't fuck around. Like man, if you texting with me in the car, I'm just gonna wait and we're done. I'm not even gonna talk to you about it because I don't want to have that conversation. I just know I'm driving if we're going together. Because
Brandon said I'll be tailgating the hell out of Fred.
It don't matter. No. It don't matter. I'm gonna know it, but I'm just gonna change lanes and let you go. I watch too many videos in Texas, you know what I mean, of niggas pulling out on motherfuckers in these open carry states and shit.
Yeah, shit. Reggie had about a whole month and a half of showing all of them damn wrecks in Texas.
Yeah, man.
Trucks turning over and motorcycles and all of that.
Yellow means go here.
Crazy. As Doc said, that must be an LA thing. Yellow means go here in the DMV.
I mean, yeah, I am a conservative driver. For sure I am. Very conservative.
Man. Oh, yeah. Oh, man, it's after 12 o'clock, man. We got to get out of here.
Yeah,
man.
and I'm open with my phone, too. Man. Like, I ain't got nothing to hide in my phone. Hey, can you text this for me, please? I don't give a fuck.
Enemy's damn phone and shit.
Yeah, I ain't nothing in my phone. Shit, I'm a man. So what you gonna see is what you text in your phone, too. Shit, I ain't got nothing to hide. Shit, anybody can go through my phone. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, me neither. I mean, I got shit in my phone, but I don't care.
Nah, I don't really care. I ain't nothing in my phone. Ain't nothing there. You know what I mean? Shit. So ain't nothing out the ordinary. So, but yeah, man.
Look at Reggie said, I done jumped out the car on folks. That's why I don't drive with the heat on, because I know how bad my road rage is. I'll
really?
Be locked up.
Really? You that bad, Reg? Shit. I'm the guy. Because I'm in California, so I don't do that. Nah, nothing. But yeah, man, it's yeah. Yeah. So
Yeah.
Fred got a Motorola earpiece. Nah, I got Bluetooth like many of us in the chat, you know. Shit. If you text me, I'll call you. If I'm in the car by myself, if you text me, I'll call you. That's pretty much me.
Yeah, and Brandon said, yeah, you're right, Rex, every day here in Texas. Yeah. Man. All right, cool.
Yeah,
man.
let's get let's Kyle got he doing sitcoms tonight, right? We do sitcom Tuesday? What you got tonight? Kyle, what you got tonight? Kyle napping right now.
Movie Mondays, and they do the Wire Wednesdays, and MMA Thursdays. Shit, I don't even know what Tuesday is. I don't even know. Yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna give some love to the brothers and sisters, man. Go on and put your city there in the chat real quick, man.
Fast show,
shout
dog.
you out and shout out your neighborhood.
This was a fast show. Very fast show tonight. We was on that Flojo and what's the young lady's name? We gotta make her a household name. What's her name?
Who?
The young lady, the young woman's name. Shakara Richardson. What's her name?
Oh, Shakari Richardson.
Shakari Richardson. I like her, man. I like her. I like her brashness and you know, I like it.
Yeah, you know what? And I thought about this, and listen, I know people might be like, man, so you know, in track and field, it's every little thing that counts, right? So the aerodynamics, right? So imagine if she didn't have the hair and the nails.
I say the same thing. I said the same exact thing.
She'd be breaking crazy records right now, you know, but that you know, that's a part of it and shit. As long as she winning, you know, I guess nothing else matters, man. And that's
yeah.
I know somebody else said it earlier, but you know, she the new age Flojo, you know, with that kind
Her
of
style.
swagger.
Yeah, that swagger. Yeah, and that's what's getting her over too. Is that excuse me, let me omit that. That's what's adding or being beneficial, making her more recognizable. That she has great talent and she's very recognizable. And
shout out to you and to Chef Mac, my boy Stay Ready Boxing. He posted that because I saw it on his earlier, and you just mentioned it too. That Earth, Wind, and Fire from that meme.
They got to do what I tell them to do.
That's a dope idea.
They'll be the elements. The girls will be the elements, and the guys be Earth, Wind, and Fire. And they can make that. They can. I don't know. They can produce it, but I think Earth, Wind, and Fire needs to be part of the Olympics because guess what? They're gonna have some 55-year-old fans. The Olympics is the 23rd, 24th, 20. It's Deontay Wilder weekend. Yeah.
Okay.
So that means check this shit out. This just hit me right now.
Talk to me.
Keith Thurman, Sean Porter, Gary Russell. It'll be over a year for all of them guys. Because Sean is doing the Olympics. I heard him say that in an interview. He's doing the Olympics. Congratulations on doing the Olympics, Sean. I think that's a hell of an accomplishment. So that's interesting, right? Sean, those are three headliners. Those are three main event fighters. So I'm interested to see what's gonna happen. We already know what's gonna happen with Bud. If then he's fighting the last week of his contract. And guess what? Bud, thank you. And he ain't going. I said Sean.
You said Blood.
Oh, excuse me. And and he's gonna, in order for him to get that fight, he's gonna have to sign an extension. Whatever Bob wants. I don't know which direction he's gonna go into, but yeah. Hey, Chris Colbert is fighting the guy Gary Russell fought. That's interesting, right?
Yeah.
I like that fight more than Gamboa now.
Yeah. Damn, there was one more thing that I wanted to say. Man, hold on. Oh. Clarissa Shields. Clarissa Shields already has agreed to her next.
Yeah, I saw that. I heard her say that in August, right? Go ahead. You know more?
So she doesn't have an opponent yet, They just have the date, like, so they have the date and the venue and all of that stuff, everything. So they're just waiting on an opponent. But she's already agreed to everything and probably signed already her contract or whatever. And they're just waiting on somebody else. And I like this. I like this, depending on who the opponent is. If it's a grappler, not. But if it's a striker, especially a person that comes from a so-called boxing background, then it's a good fight. Keep her active, keep her comfortable. And even if they come from a boxing or kickboxing background, they still may have a little bit of wrestling or a little jiu-jitsu, so she might get taken down and she'd be able to find her way back to her feet and get some confidence from that. And then take some more time and then, focus on the grappling and the Muay Thai and stuff. But I like it, and I like her confidence going in. I'm interested to see who the opponent is. But yeah, she ready, man. She signed already, and this is. I mean, really, it's just weeks away. Really. So
yeah, we less than 4 weeks. This weekend, dog. We 28 days away. Just want y'all to know, we 28 days away. So that means, and we going hard downhill too, because we got 4th of July weekend. That's family, and if you in LA, you go to the fight. Chris Colbert versus. I may even go to that. You want to go to that fight, DB? Chris Colbert. I can get us tickets. Chris Colbert.
Yeah, since it's here, yeah, we might as well go and.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Chris Colbert, and then July 10th. I don't know who's fighting July 10th, but July 17th.
July 10th is an MMA. That's going to be
everything.
Any boxer that's fighting on that day, shame on their promoter, because that's going to be Conor McGregor and Dustin Poirier. It's a trilogy fight. All eyes are going to be on that, even hardcore and casual eyes.
Okay.
And people haven't even watched the sport before, just know the storyline and know the characters and the in this. So if you are a boxer and you boxing on that day,
somebody is on the zone, probably at the zone card. We don't know who's on it.
No, and if that's the case, that's cool, because you're fighting at 2 or 3, 12, 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. That's quite all right. But if you're in the U.S., and you fighting on that day, yeah, it's just a bad day. So, yeah. And then on the 7th, who fighting on the 17th?
And then the 17th is a unification. And the funny thing about it is, it's going to be viewed. It's going to get higher views because it's fight week for Wilder, and now Jermall has a connection to Wilder, and people are going to watch it and root against him. So it may help the ratings, because people are going to be anxious for Wilder too. You have no idea, man. That Wilder shit is big. This Wilder fight is big. And don't lose sight and don't take for granted that Wilder's an ally of the barbershop, but Wilder's a pretty important dude, man. And that's a big ass fight. That fight might even start July 10th, because they're going to start doing those teasers, those short films. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So July 10th, that July 11th, that fight might even start. So the energy is going to be wrapped around that. And there's a piece of you that will think of Jermall every 10th thought about Deontay Wilder, right? Or so and Jermall is going in. So, but yeah, we rolling downhill, and then we get a break. And then when we hit August, it's a soft schedule in August. PBC got a soft schedule because you got Uzataki on the 14th. I don't know who's fighting on the 7th, and I don't know who's fighting on the 31st, but it seemed like it's pretty soft in between, and then around about the 14th or the 10th, depending on when they drop episode 1 of Fight Camp. When Matt, let me omit all that. When Manny Pacquiao comes to America, that's when that fight becomes big. That's when that fight starts. Maybe after the 4th of July or something.
Yeah,
because he's gonna start playing at Pan. He trains at Pan Pacific Park every morning, and Ellie's gonna follow him everywhere, and
we'll get downtown and all that.
We'll get all them videos and stuff, and then Earl is gonna have to compete with that. So Earl is gonna have to start posting more. and him and Blu-ray training because you can't get swallowed by the media coverage. So it's a big fight, and I know Earl is an ally of the shop. We can't lose sight of how big that fight is. That's a mega fight. That's a mega fight. Fury Wilder is a mega fight. Wilder Fury is a mega fight. Spence Pacquiao is a mega fight. Mega fight. And I have a good relationship with Manny Pacquiao. Very good. I covered him for when he was with Top Rank. Very good. Like he'll put his arm around me and everything. We have a really good relationship. Yeah. Even though I never rooted for him, basically. I take that back. Floyd, I just didn't root for him. But there were some fights I didn't. But yeah. But yeah, man. Let's get out of here.
Bang, bang. All right, let's get some love to the brothers and sisters in here. All right, man. Shout out to the brother Hotep Shalom. He said, Spence and Blu-ray official. Yes, indeed. Let's see. Hotep Shalom. We got Jay Gibson in the building. He said, Bomb Squad. Got OG Big Rob G Film in the building. Salute to you. This is my personal statement. He said, I actually like when Dazn did those midday fights in the Showtime card at night. Yeah, that was cool, man. Whenever you get to see some stuff.
Yeah, free and clear.
In the building. Mm-hmm. Hyper Awareness says 702 Las Vegas in the building. You out there with Reg. Let's see. We got Robert Brown. Robert Brown said Gamboa injured.
Reg, drop your address. He gonna come through.
Man, he tripping.
I wasn't even thinking like that. I wasn't even thinking like that. I was thinking like, man, because I know what Reggie's response is. Shut the fuck up. Man, he get aggressive as shit. I wasn't thinking gay. I was thinking like, drop your address. Fred, you corny. Some shit.
Yeah. No, I know what you meant.
Okay.
I didn't think like that.
Okay.
Yeah, right. my mind don't go to that.
All right, good. Because I wasn't thinking that. All right, good.
Let me see. And Robert Brown said it should be O'Shaquie Foster, but I'm not complaining. Listen, I would love that.
Shaquie Foster. Woo!
Yeah.
If O'Shaquie, hey,
that's
keep
a good
it.
Fight for both guys.
That's a good fight. That's A level. Fuck you mean?
So this is one of the things that I was saying the other day, and I was trying to articulate this. This is a fight that maybe the boxing world won't get excited about, but that's a fight that we
that's a big
can get excited
fight.
About.
That's a big fight.
Did you catch that?
Yeah, I got
the boxing world won't get excited about it, and it's not a big money fight.
I'll be there.
Damn right.
If that shit is in LA, I'm there. That's a big fight. Yeah. O'Shaquie Foster versus him. Whoo, against both of them brash, young, in they pre-prime, but they good enough. Man, come on, man.
Yeah, it's going down.
That would be
Pound for Pound Sports Entertainment. Hawthorne said Sean about to bring his Steve Harvey suits and blankets to the Olympics. Man, yeah. You already know he gonna try to do something to outdo the last thing that he did and and look like a circus clown. But that's his style, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't agree with it, but shit. Something really in his brain telling him that he looked fresh. You know? Let me see. Jalen Thompson said, let me guess, Gamboa couldn't make 130. Man, ain't no telling. Let me see. Tino the Great. Tino done jumped in the building. He said, Sean talking about Thurman versus Porter too.
He is? Well, he has a podcast, so I know he's probably talking about it on his podcast. Hopefully, I mean, I want Sean to get a check. I'm not. Sean, get your money, man. Get your money. Get your money. Call Keith. Y'all motherfuckers talking through the internet. Call him and get y'all money. Stop fucking, stop being passive aggressive. Call Keith. Keith just had a baby. He needs money. And I say that respectfully. Y'all make this fight and quit playing before it gets too late. And that 2.5 turn into 2.2. That 2.2 turn into 1.8. Whatever they giving y'all. Stop playing.
Yeah. And Reggie said, you see Anthony Joshua trying to be like Wilder, training in an open door ring. Man, everything Wilder do, this dude gonna do, man. Yeah. He gonna try his hardest to beat Deontay. Shout out to Mark Wonderlick. He didn't already drop 5 mics and gave 5 stars. People Hernandez like, what's going on? Shout out to Salt Lake City in the building. Let me see.
Hey, it's only gonna be funny.
Peace and love to my barbershop family. Go ahead, Fred.
I'm sorry. It's only gonna be funny when we got somebody. I want to do that shit to a guest though.
What?
I want to boo their ass.
Oh, yeah.
I got to do it to a guest, but they got to be on screen though. It can't be on the phone. Like Bob, it can't be. I would do it to Bob in a heartbeat, dog. That's the kind of relationship Bob and I have. So y'all telling me to do it to Bob is nothing, but I want to see it on camera. Like I want to see how they respond. Like Sugar Hill, boo. But that would be,
man. Bob old ass ain't gonna hear that. He gonna think you saying something. He'll be like,
huh?
"Excuse me, pardon me."
Yeah, but he would laugh. He would wouldn't take it. He would laugh. He wouldn't give two shits.
Hotep Shalom said, "Peace and love to my barbershop family."
Yeah, peace and love, y'all.
Yeah, Jalen Thompson said, "Tank gonna stop Barrios." That would be impressive, man, to stop that big dude.
I got a split decision, right?
Yeah, that's what you said.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Split decision.
Yeah.
Split decision for Tank.
Yeah, I mean, a win is a win, but yeah, if Tank only get a split decision, that's the way people gonna look at it. Only a split decision.
I think. Well, we gotta see the fight.
No, not you, Fred.
Okay.
Not you, Fred. People are going to criticize Tank. I already know how these weirdos are.
Mm-hmm.
They're not gonna say, "Listen, he fought somebody who was a champion, a division above him, and even tall and big for that division." Like they're not gonna look at all of these things. They're gonna judge Tank, and in a year from now, they're gonna be like, "Oh, he just fought Mario Barrios." I mean, where was he at in his career? But yeah, we'll see what's going on with that. I mean, Robert Brown said Sha'Carri going through a lot. She just lost her mom too, fam. Yeah, she did, man. She lost her mom. Yeah, that was an emotional moment. Shout out to King KJ, Kenlon Jones, San Francisco, California, the city by the bay. Alan Green was in here, eating a dick. Okay, cool. Jay Gibson in here. Brandon Washington in the building. Salute to you. And OG, South Central Los Angeles' own, the Sweet Science Examiner, Big Tank. And boxing conversations with Reggie Owens, Jarvis Johnson, Big Lloyd, Phil J 508, 88 Sports Talk, G Brown, and my big brother, Pancho Estrada in the building. Shout out to South Central. S. Riddle 45, he said salute. Let's see, B to God, he said Mississippi 662 100. Shout out to the SIP. Let's see, Yov in the building. He right across too. He said Hayward, California. Shout out to Hayward. Shout out to YV. GTO, he said Shakur shouted y'all out. Hey GTO, can you screenshot it and send it to Fred? Or put it in your stories and then send it to Fred? Yeah,
go show Shakur some love. Everybody go show Shakur some love and tell him we said thank you. Because when they see them barbershops sitting, they're like, man, you got some support out here. You know what I mean? Everybody gonna say,
who, Fred?
Oh shit. Man, don't make fun of me right now. Shakur.
No. I'm saying
Shakur Stevenson.
I'm not.
I know I'm fucking with you. I'm fucking because I say his name different every time. Shakur.
Yeah.
He reminds me of my son.
Shakur
reminds me of my son, Shakur Stevenson. Every time, not every time, but many times I see Shakur, I think of Lincoln. So
yeah. He might, yeah. I mean, he look like him now a little bit, so he might look like him when he get older too.
Yeah, maybe.
You know what I'm saying? I think Lincoln gonna get some more color though. Actually,
yeah, he will, because he's gonna be and he's gonna be outside. So this is first year of being outside. I'm talking about in terms of playing. So he's gonna get darker just being in LA.
Yeah, when y'all start doing some overseas trips, you gonna see like when y'all get over to the Caribbean and shit, take him to Belize in like a week, he gonna be red as a fucking penny.
Pennies are red? Hold up.
Say it again?
All my life I thought pennies were brown. Pennies are red?
Nah, red, homie.
Pennies are red?
Indian red.
Wow.
That's what they call them, Indian red. You know what I'm saying?
Wow. Copper. Yeah.
Copper. Yeah. Let me see. Presidential Mike said we need to do Manhood Mondays. That's a dope idea. Give a little more detail, Mike.
And tell PPD to align the guests like it. Why not?
Yeah. Perfect. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Let me see. Charlo was the first to take the vaccine. He ducked COVID too. Damn, Jalen Thompson.
Oh, that's funny as hell. That is funny. That's the line of the night. Hey,
Jalen
Asia
got
Math.
him.
That was good.
Yeah, got him.
Oh, I was gonna pull that. I was gonna pull it and post it. Yeah, that was funny. That was funny. He's cool,
that's
huh?
dope.
He's cool, huh? He's a nice guy. I met him one time. I
Weldon.
think. Yeah.
Yeah. You know what's crazy is like I've seen him like 6 times, and I get him every time. That's why he like, damn, like I you know. I walked up and seen him by the elevator, and I'm like, dang, hey, well, I'm like, what? I'm like, these fools with you? And ain't nobody right there. It's just me and him waiting by the elevator. So he should have knew. He should have caught himself halfway through it. But yeah, that was a good one though. Got him.
Is he well? Is he well?
Yeah. He was cool.
Okay.
Yeah. I know that I saw some videos saying he died.
Yeah, that's why I was asking.
Nah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, nah. I see him probably like every 2 weeks or so.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Just walking by you?
Yeah, always see him through. He's staying well, at least he was staying in Watts,
Mm-hmm.
you know, over I want to say his streets, but yeah. Anyway, he was staying in Watts. I had to catch myself putting this dude info on the internet. But shout out to Jalen Thompson though. And let's see, man, who else you got in here? OG Big Rob G Film, Mr. Tennessee himself, Hustler Slam. We got Yova already. We got Reggie. We got Picasso. Shout out to my brother Picasso. And all them Texas boys. Eli Zachary talks everything. Hotep Shalom. J.A. Dixon. He said, just get out of my way. I think he talking about them being in them cars, man. New Wakanda TV. What's up with you, man? I ain't seen you in a minute.
Yeah, welcome, man. Welcome back.
Yeah, welcome back. Welcome back
to the show.
He was in here. He was in here about 10 days ago for a hot second.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
As that Riddle 45 said, Fred drive like Morgan Freeman and driving Miss Daisy.
I knew that. I was waiting on that to come, but I'm very conservative now.
Yeah, shit. To keep us safe, shit. I'm with it. Big Chop, unbiased boxing. Salute. He said, I got a ticket doing 99 and the ticket doing 117. I don't know how to drive less than 90. Damn, Big Chop, you got to figure it out. Big Texas.
I've never even seen 90.
Smith. Shout out to Cletus. Cletus, highly anticipated. He said, I drive a Prius. I don't want no problem.
Yeah. Hey, I wish they made the cars cheaper and they say your cutoff is 90 miles. I want that car. I'm never going to drive over 90. Never. I have no reason to.
Hey, Kidlon said, Fred, kick his tires before you get in the car.
Kick his tires.
That's the shit you see your grandpa do.
Oh, yeah, we got enough air. We got enough air. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's
all
one
right,
of
man.
my?
We'll make sure I didn't forget nobody, man.
Here's
the Village Brother. The Village Brother is and San Pedro. I didn't know you was out here, man. Yeah. Shout out to the Pedro, man. Shout out to the Bay, to the bridge.
Yeah. So the one thing I do when I get in the car is lose my keys up. But now I'm designating a place for them. So I've been really good the last couple of weeks. But I really like in a Tesla because I don't need the key. The key doesn't go in the ignition. So when I get in the car, I have it in my hand. When I get in the car, I have it in my pocket. You know, so wherever, if my keys are in my hand, I misplace them every time in the car. So it takes me like a minute to find my keys. So
yeah, we're not gonna be playing no car key games. We driving way out to Vegas.
But I got my phone too, so it works on my phone too. So I don't really need a key.
Shout out to Kene in Quanta, aka Shaker Sand Ice. He said copper. Yeah,
Fred getting old now. Yeah, Fred getting old.
Hustler Slam said, dude, you supposed to say pennies are blue. Yeah, I missed that opportunity, man. That was a good one. And Detroit, BC, man. I think we done got everybody, man. Yeah. Shout out to all of the brothers and the sisters, man. Oh, they go 3 states below. Shout out to 3 states below. Be the God. Salute to y'all. Said, what does Crawford do after October? Man, just cannot re-sign with Bob, man.
He should become a free agent. He needs to bet on himself and become a free agent and start negotiating.
Yep.
And G Brown done slid back in the building too. He said, I'm in a Dodge Charger and I always get tested by 4-cylinder vehicles. Shaking my head. Yeah, man. Yeah, don't pull nothing to them fools, man. You're gonna tear your car up. Shit. Shout out to Hyper Awareness and Dog Money in the building as well. Man, damn, there was a couple of more brothers. Hold on, I missed a little earlier. There you go. Shout out to Darnell Thomas, R.L. Williams, Everything Boxing and Sports, the Ton 007, Don Shatat 24, Ricky Alphonse, Rick Moon, and Tone Bangers. Shout out to y'all too. And Peoples Hernandez. Yeah, man, let's get out of here. Play the song, Fred!
Gotcha. Thank you. Yeah, man.
Shout out to Shakur Stevenson, man.
Appreciate you for showing PPDDB and me in the chat some love, man. Thank you.
Shout out to Shakur from Barbershop Conversation.
Yeah, man. We done this is pretty much a national show now at this point. You know what I mean? Like, I think we done passed the threshold, you know, in terms of information. So yeah, we getting it, man. We getting it. Appreciate y'all. All speak, I still land on. We here every day. Nothing can say.
I never.
This is where I am destined to be.
Let's go, Tank. Let's go, Tank, man. Do your part, Tank. Do what you're supposed to do, man. Come on, Tank. I got to get this W, man. Tank, win this fight, dog. Win this fight. Nandez. Come on, Tank. You got to win this fight, dog. I know I'm hard on you. Tank got to win this fight, dog. Fuck this shit, man. Oh, you're right, Reg. Shakur finally learned that YouTube is the place. And he tweeted it, Reg, to his social media. Yeah, man. Life's a play, no rehearsal, Rob. I'm about to tear these pistachios up. Yes. Should I? The big question is, do I do sweet tea or orange juice? I don't want that shit. I'm not in the mood. I don't know why I asked you, because I don't know. I'm kidding.
I don't want that shit.
Hey, I left my fucking smoothie cup in my trunk too, man. Fuck.
Rob G.
My personal statement, running game like a green tea? Nah, sweet tea from Costco. Nah, sweet tea from Trader Joe's. That gallon, the half gallon. Hey, that shit good. What's it?
Hell no.
$3.99.
Sugar water.
Yeah, sugar water. Exactly. It's good. It's good for you. To fight another day. All right, let's see what Instagram has to offer today. Sweet tea is some country shit. Devil is all I am. I'm telling you, hey. Love y'all, man. Love you, DB. Tomorrow, it's just us. Yeah, Dion Nicholson. So we ain't have him. So y'all have a good night, man. It's love, man.
Love you, bro.
Love you
Get some
too,
rest, man. Pistachio.
Yeah, facts.